dog days of the season here at Hideaway Field, pushing hard now into our 16th consecutive week of live wiffle ball. You can feel the grind starting to kick in. However, an epic 16 playoff battle is upon us. Which team can stay the course and finish the strongest? The Sandvipers have a chance to do that tonight against a beat-up Lightning squad. A sweep would put them in solo third and in the driver's seat towards a playoff berth. Does Chad Sparkles Phillips have something up his sleeve? Good evening here from Hideaway Field in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is Premier League Wiffle. Tonight's three-game series is just set to get underway. The away team is the Lightning, wearing blue and yellow with a record of 13-32. Woof. And the home team are the Sandvipers, wearing green and yellow with a record of 24-21. Yay. And that brings me to introduce Mr. Gio Battistoni. This is Jim Dodos, but first time you and I have worked together, and say hello to the public watching, sir.
How's it going, everybody? Excited to be here. Jim?
Yeah, absolutely. Pumped up to get in with you. You and me always have a good time over there while I umpire on Tuesdays, and excited to spend some time with you up here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely going to be a different aspect tonight, but I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Absolutely. So, I want to just get it right out of the way early, Gio. Obviously, stream was shut down last night. We had some, and that's kind of why I brought up the dog days, right? It's 16 straight weeks. Are you feeling it?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. You can tell everybody's kind of feeling it, and it definitely showed last night. But, I think we'll be all right.
Well, let's get into something. So I want our long-term viewers know, but this is live wiffle ball. 18 straight weeks of live wiffle ball, and these things happen. You're going to, throughout the course of, 3 seasons in a year, this kind of things will go down. And we did go off stream last night. But, Levi ejected from the game by the umpires. It wouldn't leave the stadium kind of situation is what we had going on. We have volunteers as umpires, so it is difficult. So that was kind of the situation we had at hand. And the executive producer, GK, decided to make a decision to end the stream. So... we take a lot of pride in the product, Gio, as you know, and you're a good volunteer out here at Skycam and now in the booth. And we just want to give a good explanation of what happened, and we're moving on today.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? I think that getting past last night, I think everyone's moved past it now, so we should be all right.
Well, let's focus on having fun today, Gio.
Yeah.
That's why I want to have some fun. Last night, fun, playing, sometimes not so fun in incidents. 2 teams today that are playing, one team playing for not so much. The Sandvipers playing for a lot in this big playoff battle we have.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that the Sandvipers obviously have a lot more to play for, but the Lightning, they always like to try and scratch across at least that one win, and look out, they might be here to get a couple of them tonight. Yeah,
let's get into that Lightning lineup at Gio, and like you said, they have some weapons. They're gonna start. Chad Phillips is in there, but there are some weapons in this lineup to take a game off these Vipers.
Yeah, absolutely. Watch out for the power-hitting Bruce the Juice Huson. Also, Anthony Michael, very sneaky there, very sneaky hitter. And then, of course, Jake Purdy. I know he's at shortstop to start off, but him on the mound, you can win any game with him on the mound.
Yeah, absolutely. Chad going to give himself the nod in game 1 here, and he's going to give himself the nod with the stick in that 6-hole. Chad still looking for that first ever career home run, and he's been playing out here forever. So I'm sure he's going to be going for that. But on paper, this looks like a Sandvipers possible sweep here. And if that does happen, they will be right into the thick of things.
Yeah, that is definitely something that the Sandvipers are pushing for. Sole possession of 3rd place if they win. Is that correct?
Yes. They're coming in 24-21. They'd be at 27 wins. That would push them ahead of the Snappers, who have 25 wins. But the Snappers are yet to play this week as well. So, nice. We got a nice little cool PLW pins. I love that. Love these things. As we are set to get underway, about 1 minute from first pitch here. Adam Tannen getting the start for the Vipers. Tannen kind of told me that he thinks the right-handed pitcher is a little bit better with the shadows in game 1. Maybe thinks the right arm comes out of the sun a little more.
You know what? I can actually attest to that. I think, I come from the left-handed side, and I know there's not a whole lot of left-handed batters here. I know you are, obviously. What do you think? Because I actually think that he's absolutely correct. That ball is disappearing when you see the sun.
Yeah, absolutely. And you probably got about, and Purdy swinging first pitch here, fly ball center field. Tom Gannon clapping the hands, making the catch. And yeah, absolutely. I think you got about 30 minutes to make that effective in game 1, right? Where you got a ball coming maybe out of the sun, comes up a little light, and disappears into the shadows. It can be a little more difficult to hit, for sure. And here's a Bruce, the Juice at Huson, going to get his night going.
Bruce, man, this guy, you want to talk about someone who swings hard.
Bruce doesn't get cheated up there. My kind of guy. I like guys that swing hard, and if you're going to hit it, you might as well hit it hard, huh?
Absolutely. Don't get cheated ever.
As Tanek, he's going to throw some sidearm stuff. Might come a little hot sometimes, but if he gets behind on the count, expect some of that, some of those 35 to 45 mile an hour 12.6s.
Yeah.
Bruce, way ahead of that.
Yeah, Bruce was a little surprised there with the changeup in speeds.
And that's hit. Center field hit hard, but this is the kind of conditions we are playing in. Tom Gannon makes a good catch for some, but a routine for him.
Hey, you know when he claps those hands, he's got it. It's pretty much guaranteed when he does that.
Absolutely, and that's going to kind of set the script for the kind of conditions we're playing with tonight. It's going to be very similar to last night. An absolutely beautiful Las Vegas evening here.
I'll tell you what, this is way better than playing in wind. You get more of a true feel. The wind blowing out, wind blowing in, no matter what. You know how light those wiffle balls are. It affects you a ton. Oh, and that's a hanger.
Tim Riley, Tim Riley coming into the season 3 for 42, I believe, something like that. Hitting third for the Lightning tonight. Has some past success against these Sandvipers, and Chad Phillips gave him the nod in the 3-hole. And that's going to bring up who we got here. That's going to be Anthony Michael, the hard-hitting Anthony Michael, good contact hitter here.
Yeah, I got to play with Anthony last season on the Vaders, and honestly, very, very sneaky good hitter here. Tanek didn't like the ball he had.
Wiffle ball and getting 16 weeks in the season. Yeah, the ball is becoming important. That's ground ball, third base line, going to stay foul. Yeah, you got to make sure you get a nice pearl, right? Maybe you got to get those used ones out of here.
I mean, yeah, the aerodynamics of the ball, right? Anything that's scuffed up, anything like that, it's going to affect it. So, if you're looking to throw a certain pitch, got to be perfect. And
Buck Burnett to my right, all over that foul tip call. Anthony Michael just getting a piece. 2-2. Ground ball, third base. Dean off his chest, flips over to second base. Easy play there for the Force, and that'll be through the first half of the first inning there. Can the Lightning scrape a game off the hard-hitting Vipers? They have 2 guys over 20 home runs, and Tanek 4 away from that. These guys hit bombs.
Yeah, a whole lot of stars in their lineup, starting off with Justin Hicks, too. Again, we were talking about how Juice doesn't get cheated. Bruce Huson. Hicks, another guy, definitely does not get cheated. When he makes contact, it is hard.
Yeah, Hicks, the former number 1 draft pick. When he first came into the league, was like often guys do, they expand the zone a lot, and he's just done such a good job of having such a good eye at the plate. And now he's pretty much impossible. As we can get that lineup for that Sandvipers lineup on the graphic here, boys. We can go through that, as Hicks will be leading off. Or maybe not. Not too many changes for the Vipers. It's going to be Hicks leading off. Tanek going to be behind that. Mark Tavano going to be in the 3-hole. I do know that Jordan Keegan is back from injury. I'm not sure if he's starting tonight, but he is back. Not going to play any defense.
Definitely someone that helped him out pitching-wise a lot when Tanek was out. What did he do? Did he break his...
Keegan broke his... hand, I believe.
Was it hand?
I'm not sure if he broke it all the way. I'm not sure the extent of the break and all that, but pretty sure he did have a nice bone fracture in there.
I'm sure they're excited to have that bat and that arm back in their lineup as we see him up here on the lineup. There we go.
Boys in the booth coming through. Chad Phillips on the bump, and Gannon, McDowell, and Petrovsky going to have the latter part of that lineup. Chad Phillips on the bump, supporting his 6 ERA. Can he be effective in these conditions? Pitcher's weather.
You know what it is? I don't know. Do you think that him going submarine doesn't really catch most of that sunlight there?
Right, yeah. I wouldn't say he's taking advantage of that sunlight. That's why let me find out real soon. Hicks deposits that right back where it came from.
Yeah, one of those things when you're down there as a hitter, when you see the ball just go from light to dark, it's tough for your eyes to adjust right away.
Sure.
So, that right there, I didn't really see. I don't know if it's different on the ground. It didn't look like it according to Hicks with that first swing against that. But when you don't see the ball change, you don't have to adjust. And there you go.
Oh, spinning ball. That really wrong-footed Tim Riley. And now is that going to be in time? It is. Spun right to Anthony Michael. Tim Riley, and you're expecting a hard hit ball from Tanik. I can see why he would jump like that. Didn't pick up the spin right away. Infield, a new position for Tim Riley as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, I remember playing against him a little bit in the Taco League, and he was in the outfield all the time.
Carter, my man, subscribes to Prime. We love our primers here. That's sharp. We like sharp people here in Las Vegas. That's the way to do it. A challenge flag is on the field. Just caught that. It's all pumped up on that Prime subscription. And we're going to challenge the time here. Maybe pivot foot. Did he get a foot on the bag?
I think it looks like he had that there to me.
I didn't see anything really out of line with that. It went really right to Michael. Looks like there was plenty of time. Yeah, looks like he's got a toe on that bag. Like interesting early time to use that challenge as you get that control room cam. What's up, Sasai?
Sasai.
Jesse Caps, getting a little camera time. What's up, boys? It's a great camera edition down there. PLW fan, missed you guys too. We'll be saying, formally address my viewers in between innings here, but yes, too long to get back up here, so pumped up.
Buck with the emphatic out call there.
Buck is a great umpire. Doesn't mess around, does he? He's not afraid to make a call, is he? Here's Tavano. Popped up. Third base. Riley camping. Makes the play. Getting a good feel of the aggressive approach. I think that's 3 pitches from Mr. Sparkles. That's 3 balls in play.
Yeah, it looks like they're not going to let any pitches that they think are strikes go past them. They got that opportunity to swing. They're going to take advantage of it.
Tom Gannon coming in here, 11 home runs in the season.
Tom needs 1 more RBI for 200 career and also needs 1 double for 40 career.
It's impressive.
Yeah, only 5 players with 40-plus in terms of doubles, and only Tanik and Briner have 200-plus RBI.
Yeah, Tom's a gamer, man. The guy's been out here a long time, plays every night. Every time he's called upon, and really carried the Sandvipers team in the first half of the season. I mean, really carried this team while they were kind of figuring it out.
You want to talk about a true guy that could be talked about for MVP? I mean, you take away Tom during those days when you didn't have Tanik in the lineup at all. I mean, both pitching and hitting, he carried.
I agree 100%. Yeah, the true form, he goes down swinging there. Chad gets out of the jam there. But yeah, if you talk about true meaning of MVP, if you take a guy off that lineup, this team's going to be worse.
Yeah, and there really is 2 sides to the MVP argument, right? Exactly what you said, the kind of where it's like you take this guy out and like what actually happens to the team, and then you also have the guy with the most amazing stats.
Right.
So, there's 2 different ways that you can, of course, go about it. And Tom, I think, definitely is one of those guys that's top tier for that argument where if you take him out of the lineup, what really happens to this team.
I like it. I'll transition into Leilani Acuna time, and the top of the 2nd inning is brought to you by Leilani Acuna, the official realtor of PLW. Whether you are buying or selling a home, you now have a realtor trusted by PLW players and family. You can connect with Leilani on Instagram, as you see on the graphic there, at Leilani Acuna. Hit her up, see what's going on. Las Vegas real estate finally got that resolved. I might be a homeowner, Gio.
Ooh, congratulations.
Yeah, our long-term viewers would be knowing I've been looking a long time. And that's
love that.
Third base, Michael Dean. Floats it into the backstop. Yes, very difficult search, but...
I don't doubt it in this market. The Vegas market has just been ridiculous. I see it every day. That is my... I'm actually in lending, but, to see that kind of stuff, I mean, people playing way over what the asking price is. Right. I mean, it is a tough market out there for the buyer. But good for you. That is awesome.
Chad Phillips to center field, right to Tom Gannon.
Double clap there.
I mean, look at that. Chad being aggressive. Chad's not usually aggressive at the plate. He likes to take pitches and strike out looking a lot for some reason.
I don't know if he can actually help that. That's good. Keys.
Wow, these Sandvipers. 3-pitch inning, I believe, from Adam Tanik. And he's just really floating 12 sixes over there, letting his defense play, knowing the conditions. Adam's been here longer than anybody. These are not hitting conditions. It's going to be very difficult to get the ball out of the ballpark.
He knows he has a good defense behind him. I mean, going and letting the Lightning hit the ball, they're going to stop. We were actually fell victim to that the first series that we played against the Vipers this season. It felt like we could literally get nothing through the infield no matter how hard we hit the ball, and it was very frustrating.
Yeah, the Sandvipers, these are professional guys, man. They've been doing this a long time. They got a lot of guys that's what they do. Tanik and Gannon being two of those guys, and they take defense very seriously. And the loss of Trench Pacone was a little bit of a dip in their defense, but it looks like they've gotten all the holes plugged.
Yeah, definitely. I was surprised about the whole Trench thing, but I know that he's definitely happy where he's at on the Legends, and it doesn't really look like the Vipers have missed that much of a beat.
No. Yeah, you can argue them, the Snappers, and the Night Owls, probably three of the hottest teams in the league. And we'll see how this thing shakes out here over the next 3 weeks.
It's going to be an exciting end of the season.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that good little graphic here. We'll get into that a little bit later on that. If these scenarios and things like that, there are a lot of them, especially with the 3 through 8 teams. Really, I mean, there are a lot of scenarios we can look at. So, as Kenny McDowell fouls that back into the zone, Chad Phillips being aggressive. Big bat, Jim Dodos, Gio Battistoni in the booth tonight. And that clips the bar. Yeah, Chad's done it.
Oh. Tink.
These are Chad Phillips types conditions. I mean, talking to him before the game, he's excited to pitch in this stuff. The ball playing very true. Center field is not going to yield many home runs. Home runs are going to be container and right field, specifically right field. We see the ball hanging in that center field area already so far. Tom Gannon easily making catches.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you want to talk about clear as day. Not a cloud in the sky.
Oh,
not even a sight of wind. I mean, these trees, they're about as calm as I've seen them this season, I would say.
We complain about the weather a lot in Las Vegas here, but this is really why we live here. I mean, days like today, in this time of year, we've been waiting for this all spring. It just hasn't come.
Exactly. This has been the windiest spring. I think a lot of us can attest to that.
Yes. I mean, it just didn't stop for 6 to 8 weeks there, and even the non-windy days were kind of dusty, and the air quality wasn't great. That seems to have settled, and it also looks like a good time for 9 holes, Gio.
Oh, man. Tell me about it. You know what? I actually was talking to Loman a little bit out there as he goes,
Justin Hicks is so good, isn't he? And that's going to almost get out of play there. Nice play by Anthony Michael. Justin Hicks doing a great job using all the fields there. And, man, I don't know how he kind of inside out of that thing over in the right field. Beautiful piece of hitting.
Yeah, it looks like, I mean, if you are going to get beat by Hicks, you'll take that,
sure.
Right? I mean, anything to his center and pull side, that's going to be absolutely smoked. But, I've seen him hit a couple balls hard there, but, you kind of see what you'll typically get out of Hicks when he goes oppo.
Yes, first 2 at-bats, you see what he's all about. He hits bombs, he's got 24 home runs or whatever, but he's also hitting 430 up the middle, other way. I mean, that's how you do it right there.
I mean, to hit 430 with 6 fielders in this league, I mean, that's a pretty insane number right there.
I agree.
As we have Tanik
swinging a miss.
looking for that home run to get him to 90 for his career.
That's a ton.
Only Taylor Briner has more. As we see him go down on strikes there. Chad, pretty effective.
This is Chad's kind of day today. This is Chad's kind of day for sure. As we get into the new inning here, I want to formally say what up to our Twitch broadcast. What's going on? 289 of you joining us on a beautiful Tuesday evening. Thank you for stopping by. Please feel free to ask us any questions. We'll do our best to get to you. I saw the, kind of asking who's announcing and all that. We'll do our best to kind of siphon through this fast wiffle ball action and engage with you guys. Really appreciate our new and long-term viewers for stopping in every single night, 16 weeks in a row, Gio. I mean, we've been at this for months now, and when it's down to 3 weeks left, 3 weeks to go, it's the dog days.
It's pretty tough to believe that it was 16 weeks ago. I mean, even though we are in the dog days, it's like, man, 16 weeks that we've actually gotten through, and it does actually feel like it's kind of flown by, but now you kind of hit that, like you said.
Yeah, now we're kind of in that, the ends, you see the end,
Exactly.
And for you guys, I mean, a Vaders team that's leading the league, I'm sure it's a different perspective than a guy that plays for the Warbirds here, where, we're sitting in ninth, so, and that's ground ball. Michael Dean easily handled. Adam Tanik just looking like he's throwing cookies and letting the ball get put in play, huh? I want to encourage everyone to absolutely get involved here with our Wiffle points. You definitely want to throw some channel points on these games, make it fun, interact with everybody, and all that good stuff. So it should be a very, very entertaining night tonight. Topping ball, is that going to go fair? Waiting, grabs it, foul. Tanek does not go for it. I think he might have had that. 3-6-1, could he have gotten rid of that in the second and a half? That was tight one right there, Gio.
Yeah, we always call those
Ooh.
the dreaded dribbler, almost a victim, Anthony Michael.
And that's 60 into the pan, but 55 max in this lead to get a called strike. Anthony Michael, good take there. Two and one here to Michael. Oh, no, Michael, the foul ball, excuse me.
2-2.
Ground ball, shortstop. Hicks. Gathers, bobbles a little bit, but he's automatic from there.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything right at him, I mean, you can guarantee that's an out.
Well, 6:21 p.m. here in Vegas, and we're already flying through this game here, moving rather quickly through 2.5.
All the way up to 300 viewers, too.
Like that? Yeah. We have loyal fans, you know. Unfortunate incident last night. What are you going to say? I mean, I left about 10 minutes before all that happened.
Really?
I was here through the first 2 games and left about 10 minutes before it happened. So my view of it, I'm a little unsure about exactly what
I got to
went
tell
down,
you,
honestly.
I'm actually in the same position you are because I was watching and for whatever reason, my phone froze. I don't know if maybe I was behind in the stream and then all of a sudden the stream cut off and that's why it froze. But I mean, you know, when I was watching, it wouldn't reload. And then all of a sudden I get a text from Hut, who's actually up there on Skycam. And he goes, "Did you see what happened?" And I go, "What?" So, you know, definitely can't have a true opinion on it.
Right,
But,
you know, everyone there's different perspectives and things like that. When you have so many people out here, you're always going to have that different perspectives and things like that. But I just want to emphasize through 16 and through 18 weeks, really, this is what to expect. I mean, these things do happen. We're live broadcast. I mean, we're real people out here with real emotions, and we're playing a competitive game.
Yeah, absolutely. Unscripted. You never know really what you're going to get. Of course, we want to avoid any sort of, issues that are going on, but, it does happen from time to time. You're absolutely correct.
Right. You get competitive adults in the same arena, and Tavano keeps his hands inside that. Very nice. That's a triple off the gate handle.
Great swing by Tavano, keeping his hands inside there.
Yeah, real short to the ball. He's been in great form, trying to really go after Kyle Eder for Rookie of the Year here. He's been outspoken about that.
You know what? I obviously I'm biased because I do play with Kyle, but I think it's really a 3-man race, right, between those two and then Murph over up in the Snappers.
We're going to talk about defense with that Rookie of the Year race. Anybody ever care about that part of the game?
You know what?
Kyle Eder does a pretty good job out there in left field.
He really does. He really does. I mean, Tavano does too. He's a really good infielder.
Yeah, he is. He is.
I haven't seen much of Murph play defensively. I know he does play outfield for the most part. I know he's a really good softball player. We've definitely played each other a ton of times, and I know he is good defensively there as well. So, with that, I really am excited to see where everything comes in at the end of the season with that the Rookie of the Year race. MVP should be pretty good though too, I think.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a pretty good way to go to shake all that stuff out. I mean, a lot can happen in 3 series. Just kind of we're going to sit back and let that unfold. The powers that be will make those calls. We're going to call a good game here. Runner at third, nobody out. Kind of the first offensive threat in this series so far. And let's see if Gannon can come up here with a small delay.
There's a pitch that hit the zone that didn't read or something?
A little radar issues if I'm listening down. Sometimes we get caught up in conversation here. Don't exactly know what's going on down there.
Yeah, I think I saw it out of the corner of my eye. It read 99 miles per hour on Chad's pitch, and I didn't see anything there.
Loman all over it. No pitch.
I love it.
And Chad trying to angle for a strike there. Chad shaking the head there. Let's get a camera on that. And he shakes his head again, a little smile.
Oh, man.
And we're going to start this at bat over. Chad. Good stuff. Up the middle. Nice play by Chad. Doesn't know much about it, though. He recovers and fires it in 4-3. Makes the play. Keeps the runner at third base.
Yeah, great job by Chad there, getting down, blocking it with his legs. Ball was hit pretty hard.
Yeah, again, does a nice job. A good approach there. Here's McDowell. Bottom of the Sandviper order is going to need to come through. Swing and a miss. Good height by Chad. Seems like he's keeping the ball down pretty well.
Yeah, and that's where you want to live in this league. Anything up, you're really gonna get hit hard. Keeping it low, that's the key.
Oh, he comes hot.
Little hot there.
Chad feeling good. A little warmer weather is a little. It's like WD-40 for his shoulder. You know, much more friendly conditions for Sparkles tonight.
Oh, he goes over the top. You'll see that from time to time from Chad.
He's got a little movement coming into the hitter there. And really mixing up the mechanics. Shortstop. This is in between short and third. Riley's got it. Fires in. He's done it in time.
Good play there. Way to stay with it, Tim Riley.
Some good teamwork there. I didn't. That's the ball you see sometimes guys run into each other, but they navigate it that time. Tavano in jeopardy of being stranded here.
1 out away from getting out of a leadoff triple. Let's see if he can execute.
There's Petrovsky, who's found a little bit of form out coming over to these Sandvipers. Vipers are known for developing players. I mean, Tom Gannon and Adam and Hicks are really good guys to listen to for sure.
Man, see that read 81 with no actual.
Yeah, it might be picking up his.
Just his
picking
arm.
up something with a hitter? Or,
yeah, I don't think that anything got there. I think it's going to be the same exact thing that just happened with a no pitch.
Yeah, very strange. Usually don't see too many things like that with our radar system, but 2 in a short amount of time there. We have gurus that will handle all that good stuff taking place just below us. What's going on in our chat here? 311 of us joining us here. What's up, everybody? Gio Battistoni, is this your booth debut?
This is my booth debut.
I like it.
I'm enjoying it so far. It is pretty cool. I've actually never gotten to see anything from up here, so it's a pretty cool view to take in.
Yeah, I think it's a great perspective to watch a game here and the container. I like the 2 spots. I really like taking it in. You get a good kind of panoramic view of all the players and their movements and stuff. So, and then it's our job to call it.
Yeah, you know what? I actually got to enjoy a game up on the container for the first time a couple of weeks back, and I've come back a couple more times just because I enjoyed it that much.
Yeah, it's a great place to hang out. I mean, during the COVID shutdowns in Vegas, this was like the COVID hack to come here.
Really?
Oh yeah, like some of us that's been around here a little longer. This was the place when Las Vegas was a little shut down that you can kind of sneak away to and have a good time.
I didn't realize that was the timing of it, but I did hear that today from Kyle. But when it does come down to it, I wish that I knew about it during the COVID times, because I'll tell you, I had literally nothing to do besides work.
Thanks, Stormglider. Appreciate that. Looking out for me, man. Thank you. My headset cord a little wrapped around my mic. Got guys taking care of me, man. Look at that. Bombs away all over it. I see you boys. We're all good now, right?
Good?
Yeah. Got into the booth a little later than normal, I'll say, Gio. Apologies for that.
Yeah, you know what? It's all right. It happens. We do have lives outside of the PLW.
That's right. Delay is over. Here we go. 2 outs, runner at third base, bottom of the 3rd inning. A.J. Petrovsky hitting in the 6th hole for these Vipers.
There you go, 55 on the dot after the recalibration. I think Chad's happy about that one.
Right, yeah, he's probably thinking that should be strike 3 in his head. So let's see if he can throw another one here. And that's up the middle. And that's down for base hit. Petrovsky comes through with the RBI base hit.
And I can definitely understand the frustration there from Chad. He thought that he probably should have had strike 3 there on that last pitch, but next pitch comes up and it's a single back up the box and scoring Tavano.
Big 2-out hit there, and that's high. This is going to hang up there a little bit. Communication problems. Ooh. Whoa. What's going on there?
We almost saw a repeat of last week, Dodos.
Josh Atkinson coming in using his height to take that away from Bruce Usan makes a pretty acrobatic play there.
Yeah, absolutely. That was definitely a good play. Last week, that ball actually dropped in. It's almost the same exact thing happened, except kind of the opposite. Bruce was running in. He ran straight in front of Atkinson. And when he did that, Atkinson was so like confused at what happened. Ball just dropped right in front of him, untouched, and ended up scoring a couple of runs after that, I believe.
Pretty fortunate to avoid the ball not hitting the turf there. That looks like it could have been a scary situation. Happy everyone is okay out of that, and happy that Atkinson is 6'5".
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know who would win that if they ran into each other. Bruce is pretty huge, but
that's right. And then you got the That is an interesting clash of styles, but styles do make fights, Gio.
yeah, absolutely.
Sandvipers scratch one across there in the bottom of the third, 1-0, top four. Here is aforementioned Josh Atkinson, going to lead off the top of the fourth. Expanding the zone there, chipping that one away. 0-2, top four, game one. Kind of drops down, taken by Atkinson, 56. I think he thought that'd be much hotter than that. Kind of the book on Tanix when he drops down like that to expect it hot. I know Chad Phillips knows that. He's told his team.
Yeah, facing Tanik a couple of times, the first few times he has definitely been very tough to figure out. I think we've seen him now 4 or 5 times in 4 separate games. And I'll tell you what, he originally was very, very tough, but you see anybody that amount of times, you're going to start picking up on everything.
Absolutely. Fly ball. Hicks extending out from shortstop to make the play. And it's going to be Mr. Sparkles himself in the 6th hole. Chad hitting himself. Looking across to that Lightning bench, Gio, looks pretty light over there.
Yeah, you know what? I think I only saw one guy under the line, and he's actually not here yet. That's our old teammate, Jake Slusher.
Slusher, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a 6-man squad so far for the Lightning, and that could spell some trouble. They better pitch well tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. You're definitely looking for... and so far, Chad has done a pretty good job. He's held them to 1 run through 3 innings. You'll definitely take that out of a Chad Phillips start so far.
Yeah, absolutely. And this might be the game where 1 run might beat this Lightning lineup tonight, though. It's just not what we're used to seeing. Really missing Lohman and Cody Runnels tonight. Not getting Kiefer McClendon out here.
Yeah.
It hurts a little bit.
Yeah, Kiefer hitting over 300.
Yep.
Pretty solid bat to be missing there.
As Phillips grounds right back to the Tannic there for the second out. It's going to be Jake Purdy. Jake Purdy's got some power, doesn't he?
Yeah, you know what, Jake, pretty solid hitter here. Let's see if he can give them a 1-1 tie. Oh,
he's going to rip that to right field. Gannon, though, playing him accordingly, ranges over.
Another clap of the hands.
Yeah, too easy for him. He has been an active guy out there in the outfield in game 1. And we are through 4.5. This thing mowing by. Gio, we might get an early bedtime tonight if this keeps up, huh?
Don't jinx it. I'm just kidding. I love being out here.
Yeah, I know. It is, you think back to just the season, and we're going to have a lot of time to kind of review all that, but what a wild ride it's been. This is our longest season we've done. We haven't done a 54-gamer yet. I did 39 in the fall. Pretty big extension for, kind of 5 more weeks of games.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't remember it being this long the last season that we played. I know that was our first season in the PLW. So, of course, it's a little bit new to us, but, 54 games, long, but they do fly by at the same time. It's kind of a weird concept.
Right, yeah, and you just see it getting competitive, as we getting down to this, yeah, we want it to be fun too. I think that's an important, part of why we're all out here. And
it's a kids game.
Yeah, we're playing a kids game. So let's have some.
Absolutely.
Let's have some darn fun tonight. We're gonna have fun. I think the Warbirds tomorrow night. We're gonna have a ton of fun. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun tomorrow.
Who do you guys play tomorrow?
We have the Legends. We have a good group of guys.
I love it.
Bunch of good guys getting together tomorrow night.
Legends looking for playoffs. Oh my God, the ball is smoked.
That ball's live though.
It is live.
He's gonna go for it. Ooh, and it comes up short.
Just short and a little bit over the time there. 5:56, that looked like it come up. That's a tough play. That ball was smoked.
Yeah, Tanik squaring that up. He's got a ton of at-bats off Chad. And here's Tavano. The hot-hitting Mark Tavano. Takes that down.
That one came up 101. Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
Let's see here.
That one at 52 corrects itself.
There you go. You know what it could be? It could be where it reads in specific positions, right? So,
Sure.
like if the ball's super low. Oh, my goodness.
Chad pulling the string there. Tavano way out in front.
Let's see this.
What does Chad go to here now?
Oh. I think he goes over the top.
Little breaking
little
pitch
quick.
into Tavano.
There you go.
And that's ripped right to Atkinson.
Hey, he'll take it all day. Guys playing their positions, making just about every play that you can so far. And this is you're right, this is a good setting for Chad Phillips right here.
Agreed. Just put the ball in play. I mean, right between the screws there from Tavano. Well-positioned Atkinson. Runner at first, 1 out. Fly ball. Purdy ranging back. Atkinson not giving that one much chase. Lets Purdy handle that, and he does.
Purdy called it right off the bat, though, so I can't blame him for not wanting to get near that. Sometimes you really get that, if the guy's coming in and they get louder, you never really know with the communication. So good that Purdy called it all the way, let him take it. Although I am a big proponent of outfield go after everything as much as you can because you do have that easier play coming in. There's over the top.
There it is, and he gets the swing and a miss, Gio.
There you go.
And that'll do it. Phillips pitching really well. This is definitely his best start of the season. And the conditions are warranting that. Chat Police, what's up, man? What's up, everybody? All our regulars, all of our new viewers. Yeah, let's start mixing it up with you guys. Let's have some fun tonight. If you guys got any questions for me in the chat, please feel free. Wiffle ball related or not wiffle ball related, Gio, let's mix it up a little bit tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys want to talk about? You want to talk Las Vegas, college football? Those are things I'm experts in.
Yeah, I mean, you want to talk about the best city in the world, Las Vegas, too. Right?
Yeah, love it here, man. Especially right now and in these beautiful May conditions. Sean, what's going on? Turtles, what's going on? I love it. Mixing it up. Yeah, a little bit of time off for me there. Had about a week off. I'll get into that tonight, too. Been a busy man. So let's go back to this game here, though. Top 5, Houston. Probably the main danger in the lineup to get this game back on level terms.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I mean, no guarantee that he gets back
does he do it here? Right field.
Is that going to go?
No, it's a triple.
Yes, sir. That is... Looks like it went off the fence. He said he needs to get back in the gym. That's what Bruce said.
Houston's gonna definitely be maybe work the core a little more.
He just weight roomed himself.
Here's Tim Riley in a big spot. And that's 5-6 score. There's an RBI base hit from Tim Riley. The Lightning have punched back.
Tim Riley in the 3-hole, and a short-handed Lightning squad tied up here in the bottom or the top of the 5th with nobody out. Runner on first.
Yeah, nobody out here. I see those questions in the chat, but hang on. Got some action here. Here's Anthony Michael. Tries to go up. Oh, no. Shaved it. Tavano grabs it. First out. Is it going to be Sparkles Phillips that gets this going?
Evan asked, how do I go to Vegas for more than 5 days without feeling like poop? That is a
fair.
That is a really good question,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you, you won't have fun if you decide that you don't want to feel like poop after. I promise.
Yeah. Drink a lot of water. That's my advice, man. Come here and drink water. It's dry.
Maybe an IV day 3. You need. Atkinson Oppo.
And the Lightning really got something going here. They're trying to steal this first game. Yeah, absolutely. Did get a WNBA game in there, Turtles. Did see that. The Las Vegas Aces, class of the league here.
I haven't been out
WNBA.
there.
The Aces are good.
Yeah?
They're good, man.
How's the production that they put on it? Is it kind of like how the Knights games are?
No, not as Disneyland as the Knights games.
Okay.
Not as boom, boom, boom.
As
far as double play ball here. Tavano, he throws that little slider in.
It's up
and
there.
He's throwing it over. And that's going to score a run. Tim Riley comes in to score on the top of the 5th. And the Lightning are up 2-1. Tavano usually throws that hard slider in for these double plays. That one he got underneath it. And it goes over into the booth.
Yeah, it looked like it sailed on him just a little bit. Came over here and hit your monitor over there.
Yeah, it did, man.
You all right there?
Yeah, it's GK's monitor. Here's Purdy, back to the top of the lineup, ground ball. And Hicks gets the third out. The damage has been done. The Lightning scratch away 2. And we got a ball game. Just what I needed right there. Get me pumped up.
I'll tell you what, you got unlucky with it, but if you had Chad Phillips trying to, or being in a position to win game 1 after the start, I mean, on your bingo card.
Yeah, I know.
You're sitting pretty right there. You got your fee square, and then you get that one.
You can throw some odds behind that. Stealth Stalker, I see that. Got a primer right there. Stealth Stalker, my guy. 4-month Prime subscription. That's how you get the broadcasters to call you out. Bam. Make sharp plays like that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Let's see. I think I saw a question there. How many times have the Lightning won by Insane Cuber before this?
It's not many.
They are at a win-loss record of...
I had them at what?
So 5...
No. Oops. Ooh, they've given you some bad info there.
The
Lightning are 13 and 27. 13 and 27.
There we go.
I'm going to throw that sheet away there.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and toss that one in.
13 and 27, the Lightning coming in. They are sitting in 10th place, which is our relegation spot. And, it's been a tough year for the Lightning. A lot of team shakeup. Yeah, a lot of turnover. Chad under a lot of heat.
Yeah, and I think that, you know what, I understand that, you know, a lot of guys really don't believe that that relegation is going to be tough this year. But I think that there are a few different teams, as we see Chad and Lohman. Chad is freaking out right now.
Oh, there's another radar issue. Yeah,
Yep.
And it's only happened when Chad's pitching.
Yeah, that is interesting.
I mean, I can see why Chad's a little frustrated. He's throwing good pitches. That's probably the third one.
It's the arm angle. It might be the arm angle. Just picking it up a little different. I know AK would be pretty mad at the same time, too, if it was the arm angle, because that is his bread and butter as well when he's on the mound.
And Chad, he's just fired up, you know. Like, Chad just wants to win. He does. It's that simple. He does it. You know, like, I ask him these questions off the field, like, it'll be game 3, and they've lost the series, 27-0 so far. And they're just getting crushed. And game 3, he'll, instead of getting other guys in and getting guys reps to maybe get his other guys, Chad manages it like it's game 7 of the World Series, Like,
yeah.
Even though they're 13 and 27,
I don't blame him.
He's going to put his best squad out there. He's going to try to win every single game he can because this is just how he's built.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I'm definitely not a fan of ever giving up games, no matter what. But,
right.
There are situations where, sometimes it does call for it. But, hey, you know what? If you're sitting there and you got nothing to lose, go ahead and try to put out your best lineup every single day.
Right. I mean, there's a little bit of an argument with that, though, like Bruce Huson. Like, he probably one of your more athletic guys. Just needs to move a couple more reps. Maybe he can pitch for your team, And when you have a team ERA of 6, to keep... The problem is, like, the numbers don't warrant the argument, right?
And that might be a better situation for when you're down a bit, too.
No.
It's
been messed. It hasn't been. It's just been going straight to the fast reading.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Getting some umpire.
They're asking for our help.
Getting some requests.
Raiders right there.
That's Alex Hutt on the Skycam. Look at that.
First timer.
Yeah, Vader's in the volunteer Tuesday for the Vaders. Normally your home night. There's Buck Burner.
Yeah, you know what? We do all have this night off.
Right there.
Now, I hear he's going to be in the booth with you here pretty soon. Is that correct?
Yeah, get me and Buck in there. That'd be a good time. Me and Buck.
Warbird takeover.
Definitely a good buddy of mine off the field as well. Golf buddy. Overall, good guy.
There you go. I need to get out there golfing with you guys. We kind of started that conversation a little bit earlier.
Absolutely.
Game got a little more exciting, but... yeah, definitely need to there. I know Lohman added me to that chat with all of you guys to see who's going. So,
yeah, interesting dynamic. You got us, guys that work, and then guys that professionally gamble for a living.
Yep.
And it's a much different golf schedule, right?
Yeah, I'm big.
Ooh, that's a tough call there. And Buck Burner all over it. Just not afraid to make a call as Buck Burner.
Immediately done and sticks to it with emphasis.
That was Flinty. Get a hacking in that bat here. Adam Tannick said that he wants to get Dustin Flinty is currently not playoff eligible. Going to work on getting him in a bat every game in this series, by the way.
There you go.
So that's what he's doing here.
Perfect. To be playoff eligible, you need 20 games where you have hit or pitched in that game.
Right. Isn't it just hit? I don't know.
No, it's you can use both.
Right.
Like you can, yeah. So it's either or. Either or.
Chad Phillips gets the leadoff man here. It's going to be Justin Hicks now, top of the order, one away. And this, you got to think this is it for Phillips, right? He's got to get through this top of the lineup one more time. You know, he's just,
nope, there you
wait
go.
a minute.
That makes sense.
Wow, and they get Chad Phillips out of there, and it's going to be Jake Purdy coming in. And this could be our first appearance for Kirby Bucket. Kirby getting worked on over there.
Here we go. Starting up.
And there
he
it goes.
is.
Yeah, and look at Purdy. All class by Purdy waiting for him, you know?
I love it.
Kirby's feeling extra useful after that. That's a class play by Jake Purdy. That's a veteran move.
Absolutely.
Doesn't go and get balls from some of the other guys. Waits for Kirby and uses Kirby.
You know what they call that?
What?
Good karma.
That's good
right
karma.
there.
Yes. Yeah, you like to think that Purdy's going to perform well now.
I believe it. I don't think that he needs the good karma. I think he's a great pitcher overall anyway, but that definitely doesn't help or hurt his case at all, for sure.
Right, yeah. And this is I agree. I see what the chat's saying. The chat took himself out. I thought the same thing. I thought this is a little change of form out of chat here.
Maybe we gotta, maybe he had to talk to from Purdy, depending on the situation. You always have specific game plans, certain situations if they come up, and this was probably one that they talked about pregame.
Yeah, absolutely. As Chad Phillips has set the Lightning up for a big upset here. Lightning, they're only 3 games back of the Warbirds for that 9th spot, which puts them out of auto relegation. It's 55 into the pan.
Wow.
Purdy feeling some of that Kirby Bucket karma.
And I'll tell you what, I don't know if you guys can really tell at home on watching the stream, but those pitches, he does a really good job manipulating the radar.
Yeah, they look like they're gassed.
They are definitely. That one comes up at 57. That's probably 60 miles an hour at least.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of spin on that ball. Tanek hit hard. That's off the wall for a 2-out triple. Got to have some drama, Gio. Just wouldn't be PLW wiffle ball without a little bit of drama.
This is what you pay for right here.
That's right. This is why you subscribe. This is why you link your Prime account up. This is why you are part of this community.
Yeah, you want to know why you subscribe? Could you imagine getting a commercial in the middle of this situation right here?
It's a minus 500. That's going to happen.
Yeah. You never know. You just want to be safe.
Beautiful swing by Adam there. He's really found some form. 1-1 count, 2 outs. Tavano, another hot hitter. It's not a bad place to use a walk, in my opinion.
Oh, wow.
You got to consider who's hitting behind you. You have a guy with 21 home runs at the plate. You have Gannon, he's hitting 297. And it's fly ball to center.
Oh, we got a tag-up situation here.
No, there's 2 outs, isn't there?
Oh, you know what? I saw Tanek making him look like
Yeah,
he was
Tanek
getting
did
ready,
bluff a
and
little
he
bit,
bluffed
yeah.
me. He got me.
Yeah.
And I got it right in front of me.
And great job by Chad Phillips. A little bit of savvy managing there, getting his guy in to get it done, and Purdy delivers.
That is perfectly executed on both ends. The pitching change, you get to the top of the lineup. Okay, what is this? The 4th time that they're going to see him now, right?
Yeah,
So
absolutely. Get that top of the lineup, something new to think about.
Let me put my ace on the mound. Let's close this out and let's get a dub. And what you hope for right here, I think you have the top of the lineup coming back up again, and you need some insurance runs, but it's going to be tough with this guy on the mound now.
And Tanek's going to counter. He's going to put his guy in the mound. This is almost like a Game 2 preview here, with getting interesting. Going to let the Lightning see Tom Gannon.
Yeah, you know what? Tom's that good. I don't know if it matters if they just go and see him only one time. It is interesting depending on the innings aspect, right? Because you only get 9 innings per series. That Tom's going to start one of these games, so you're probably going to try and push him all 6 unless he somehow walks out.
Sure.
But hey, if you want to keep it a 1-run game, you put your guy in, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And Tanek believes in this offense, but 2-1 games are going to be common tonight. I just don't, unless you're really stringing hits together and getting some good sequencing, ball is not flying out of the ballpark. It's playing very, very true, even probably favoring more the pitcher tonight.
Yeah, we might see some low-scoring games here. Your over/under is probably, if we did that, probably setting them all at 4.5, 5-ish for the rest of the series.
And that's high, right center. No, it's Dustin Flentai. Makes a nice little jumping play, and you see the ball just not getting out of here. Anything to center field, really, from the container or the ivy, any kind of that short fence in center, it is not going to travel out of there easily.
Yeah, you're going to have to yank that down the line to get it out tonight.
Oh, nasty from Gannon there.
That pitch I cannot figure out.
His drop ball is nasty. When his drop ball's on, it's a tough night at the plate. No doubt about it.
And I've learned, and I mean, I don't know if you agree with this or not, but going lefty on lefty in wiffle ball, a little bit easier when you're pulling the ball and everything like that, right? But Tom, not a chance for me. For me personally, I don't know about you, but I don't know how you feel about lefties in general.
Well, that pitch he throws that goes into the lefty, that drop ball is a hard one. I mean, his slider or whatever, but it's that one that drops into the lefty that you almost got to stay inside it and poke it the other way. It's a very difficult pitch to handle. It's got a lot of up and down movement. And Reborn, I like that question. Cleveland, Ohio, I'll definitely comment on cities that I see. I'm a traveling man. Do enjoy to get around the country.
We got a Columbus in there.
Columbus, Ohio. I have not been there.
Rhode Island.
I've not been there either. I've heard that's pretty.
I used to live in Connecticut. I was a kid when I was there, but right there on the border.
Petrovsky gets the fly ball, and now we're going to move into the bottom of the sixth. This is it, Gio. Sandvipers is going to be leading off with Tom Gannon. Man, they got a tough task with Purdy, though.
It is going to be tough. The only thing that I guess you're thinking as a Sandvipers is like at least Purdy got rid of 2 of his innings here. Even if it does come in a loss, he's going to start one game too, so they're probably going to try to push him as far as he can go in that game. I think if Chad's smart, if they do somehow get down early in that game, try to save his innings for another day and another game to be able to push for a win.
Yeah, really good stuff here, Lightning. We're looking to pull off a pretty big upset and a pretty big loss for the Sandvipers. Every game is crucial for these teams that are between 23, 22, 21 wins. And any team in that range, every win is key. As the cities are coming in now, I saw Denver, Colorado in there. That's a great ballpark to catch a game. Beautiful, beautiful park. Coors Field. Curveball into the pan, 48.
I see my guy Nico asking if the Vaders play tonight. We do not play tonight. We play on Thursday against the Snappers.
Top spin ball. Michael floats it in there for the first out. Yeah, I saw a question about relegation from Zeno too. And we never had a team really relegated yet. I think all the relegation. No, you guys relegated the Stonemen.
We relegated the Stonemen.
And the team did disperse. Yeah, he asked if the team's kind of disperse. And yeah, it did happen.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, we'll see what happens if that happens again. Here's McDowell up the middle. Oh, it's off his knee.
Wow.
Right to Tim Riley. What a break. That could have went anywhere.
Man, 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 6th.
Hitter, Jordan Keegan, in for Dustin Flintoff.
And he's going to go to Keegan. Keegan, this is his first at bat off of a pretty busted up hand. Hand injuries, they take some time.
We do. We saw Briner with a hand injury earlier in the year. We know it took him a little while to get back to 100%, and we saw him basically flex his hand every time he swung and missed.
126 miles an hour, and Chad just might lose it.
Can we get a camera on Chad?
Chad just might lose it. Yeah, he's handling himself.
All right.
No pitch.
Think he's...
Yeah. And we're going to go right back to the game here.
Jaw dropped.
Oh, 59 miles an hour. Bam. Keegan, no chance. Swing and a miss. We're 1 strike away. 2-1. Bottom 6. Nobody on. 0-2. 2 outs.
Steven Fisher, we play 6 full innings here.
Oh, good job by Keegan. Found that back and good spoil. Lightning on the verge of a big upset here. Ground ball. And that's fumbled around. Michael makes the play, and look at this. Game 1 goes to the Lightning here at the Hideaway, and this just full of surprises here. You just can never know in this league, man. The parity out here is very good, and the weather, I think, is a little bit of an equalizer.
Well, I mean, you do compare it to baseball, right? It's obviously basically baseball, right? And anyone can win on any given day.
Right. The 1/3 of your games are already won and lost. It's what you do with the other 1/3, right?
Exactly.
And got some work going. Yeah, Kyle Lohman getting in here, so I'm going to have to come off camera for a minute.
Kyle Lohman, I'll tell you, MVP of the stream team. I'll put my vote in for him right now.
Yeah, Kyle's the kind of guy that just keeps you coming back out here, man. He's all in, getting this production going. Volunteer shifts, he's in charge of scheduling all that stuff, and the great volunteer team we have again tonight. I always like touching on that every time I'm out here. Alec Hutt getting involved. There's rumors of a volunteers-only party at the end of the season.
I'm pretty excited for that.
And I heard that's what Hutz just pumped up about that. that got him. That worked.
He heard party and he said, I'm coming out way more now.
Drive 5 shifts to qualify.
Yep.
To come to that guy. And, I like the party, Gio. I like to have a good time. And looking forward to that.
I'm excited because I don't think I've ever been, with 95% of the guys outside of this field, and I'm actually looking forward to that because I do know, we do have a pretty great community here.
That's what we're out here for. At the end of the day, I always stress, I'm competitive. I want to win, but, I do think the connections you make out here are pretty legit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's some good dudes out here that are real smart. GK is one of them. I've learned a lot about this equipment and the stuff that goes on downstairs, production stuff that I think I'll take with me for a long time.
Way out of my league, I got to tell you.
Yeah, these headsets and some of the microphones, some of the stuff, the lighting that we do to catch certain things, and it's a big work in progress. And you just learn from guys like that, and that's kind of the beauty about the community out here.
I'll tell you what, COVID bringing us this, that's a win right there, I would say.
Yeah, that's kind of how it, there was some co-ed leagues that was getting played, and people started hearing about it. We started coming out, and
Josh Atkinson and Tom Gannon on the mound.
and Josh Atkinson is pitching for the Lightning.
Wow. I don't know if
That's
I've
a
ever
surprise.
seen him pitch.
I haven't either.
All right.
Good. I like that Chad is, this kind of, he got his win, and now he's going to get guys better. I like that.
Could
I
it
like
be
that.
a matchup situation? He doesn't want Jake having to go up against Tom head to head.
He could be, maybe. He could be, maybe Purdy comes in after 3 batters.
Yeah,
and,
that is true.
And then he can start game 3 as well. Maybe he's kind of trying to diversify his usage, I guess.
Yeah, if Atkinson can throw strikes, hey, you really never know, especially in these conditions.
The Lightning are in a position where they need to develop some other guys for sure. They
Nothing to
traded
lose.
away Runnels and Lohman, who are a lot of their innings eaters. They got to find some guys to eat some innings. Not going to make it in this league with 2 pitchers. I know Towers does pitch a little bit for him. Slusher is not available yet, so
Yeah.
he needs to find some guys to throw innings.
I do know Slusher. I know that game went pretty quick, I would say. But I know Slusher should be here in the middle of this game, I think. So
Okay,
he's
good to know.
he's known for that. He did that a couple of times with us on
It's
Vaders.
tough sometimes, man.
Absolutely.
It's tough sometimes.
Absolutely. You got prior commitments, whatever, work.
Storm Glider, I
No,
will
it's-
be here this week. I was gutted to miss last week. I was pretty bummed out about that. Have some things, definitely moving into a new place and all that good stuff. Moving out of my current one and renting that out and all that stuff. So a lot going on in Dodos' world off the field. So me and my wife busy with some real estate stuff. Gotten that mostly in the rear view mirror here. So my availability, it's nice to be back up here.
Are you fully moved in now?
No. I'm actually still in the closing process here.
Okay.
So actually homeless at the moment. Yeah. No,
man.
living in my place during the week, and then weekends follow my Instagram. You guys will see me out camping or
There you go.
going rambling around Las Vegas for a little bit. And here's Jake Purdy leading off game 2. Here we go. I like that we didn't go to break there, Gio. We just kind of rolled with it. Right
Yeah,
there.
I know.
We got
Yeah,
a lot to talk
absolutely.
about here. And that's down, Jake Purdy.
I'm sure everyone appreciated not having to see ads if they weren't subscribing. So you might not get that lucky in between the next 2 games, though.
Yeah, if you sometimes you run good. You run good and you can avoid an ad, but it's going to catch up with you eventually. And I'm going to start getting a little active with some subscriptions here. And that is 56, Tom. Throwing a rare hot ball. Likes to keep it in the 40s. I see Tom living 51, 52. Doesn't always go over 55. And that's ground ball 5-6 hole. Nice play. Michael
play.
Dean. Wow. Beautifully done here. That's PLW approved. That's how you do it out here. Well done.
I'll tell you what, if this prediction is still up, I am going to.
You have an opinion, Gio.
Well, I'm just gonna go on there and throw all of my points. I actually lost all of my points on the snappers. They've done that to me 2 different times this year now. Both series, I think I took them
Fluntai covers ground out there. Does
Yeah,
a
he
good
looks
job.
good.
Not the first time he's made a nice play out there in right field.
But I think they were both game 3s, and I bet on them both times in game 3, and they won, and they didn't cover. So I think I've learned my lesson to just never bet on the Snappers again.
The Snappers are on the do not play list.
And I'll tell you
blacklisted. You blacklisted them.
I did, and I'll tell you what, I definitely wouldn't bet against them this Thursday.
And here's Tim Riley coming off a big game 1, and that's the center field. It's got a little juice behind it.
Oh!
Tim Riley has squared one up. He came into this series with 3 hits of the season. That's his 3rd one of the night, first home run of the night.
Man, it looked like Flenty there had a beat on it, and it just kept. Oh,
what's going on, man? You can't treat Kirby Bucket like that.
Oh no, Kirby Bucket is now Thor.
What?
Oh yeah.
Oh no, this is just Tim. You can't treat Kirby like that.
Oh man.
Interesting celebration there. All right, good for Tim Riley though, getting himself going. I like it. Man, you could just trot the bases and touch home plate, Gio.
That is true.
And then just hit the hammer.
But again, this is wiffle ball, and we do like to have fun out here.
That's right. And, again, nothing wrong. Anytime we get Kirby involved, it's better.
We saw Kirby there at the poker table, probably taking everybody's money. Right
yeah,
there.
look at that stack Kirby's got.
Oh man,
that's not GK stack. Fouled off by Anthony Michael. Big cut. That was new. I like that. It's growing on me the more I think about it. Getting Kirby involved any way we can. Like it. It's just a little, that's what I was thinking, chat, please, is that I'm not sure Kirby that hammer wasn't fitting too good there. It's like fouled off. 1-2 count.
Your chat saying, let it travel. Let's see if Anthony can go the other way with this.
Inside. Lightning. Off to a good start here. Vipers dropped to 24-22 with that loss. That's a big loss. That gives some other teams some hope. Teams that haven't yet to play this week. Legends haven't played. Bombers haven't played. Those teams are right in the thick of it.
Yeah, you guys are looking to play Heartbreaker tomorrow, right? I mean, what a shame it would be if, the Legends had their opportunity and you guys just got to go out there and beat them a couple of times, huh?
Yeah, the Legends, we're looking forward to playing the Legends. We always do. Swing and a miss way out in front of that one.
Man.
But Tom gets out of that. Tim Riley gets the home run. And the Lightning have taken a 1-0 lead and most of the momentum in this series. It's been kind of all Lightnings from that 5th inning on of game 1. And it's going to be Josh Atkinson now tasked with a lead. How can this guy pitch? Has anyone seen him pitch?
I really have not. It'll be interesting here. Let's see what he's got. Hits the pan on the very first one, and I'll tell you what, no matter the speed, it's tough to hit that pan. So,
saw Cody Reynolds saying that he played college football, played some arena. So
really,
yeah, he's an athlete. I like getting athletes action.
Absolutely,
you got athletes; they'll figure it out. Interesting stuff.
Yeah, it looks like he drops down a little bit, just like Chad a little bit. He's got a little more actually to the side instead of submarine there. But, he hit the pan on about half of his. A couple of them hot, but looked pretty solid.
And then, you ever seen some of these Lightning guys are athletes? You ever seen Purdy throw a football?
Dude.
The guy throws a legit NCAA level ball, dude.
Yeah.
It's a legit pass. Tight spiral coming in there. Spots you up. Pretty impressive.
Purdy is just talented all around from what I've heard.
Yeah, got the little boy band aspect to it.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive.
I had no idea about that until actually last series. Somebody brought it up to me, and I was like, Purdy? No way. I looked him up, and if you look up Jake Purdy online, you'll see what we're talking about. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, Google cannot, you can't hide much anymore, right?
Nope.
All BSers were eliminated by the iPhone.
Technology.
Tough to get away with much. And here is 3-2 count now. Atkinson getting tested early. That's jam job. Anthony Michael, easy play. First out. Interesting to see the strategy here of Chad Phillips. What's he going to do with Atkinson? How long is he going to go? Is he trying to get a couple innings out of him? Just 3 batters? Wait and see approach? Very interesting stuff.
I mean, if he's throwing strikes in these conditions and he's not really, I mean, they're making the plays and he's not really getting hit that hard. I mean, even we saw Chad get hit hard, but it was right at guys. So, I think you just let him go. See how it goes. 52 right there.
52, and yeah, it looks hot. And you're going to see guys staring at the radar, really, really all night long. And these balls are coming in hot.
Yeah, we kind of set that tone there in the first game with questioning the radar, and I think that, guys still don't fully trust it, even though we did reset it there.
And the wind is blowing in these pitchers' faces for so long. I mean, it slows up the ball for sure. I mean, it's coming in way hotter. I noticed that in my last series. It looked like the ball was coming 70 miles an hour in there.
Yeah, I don't think we had one true series where the wind was blowing in the entire time, right? Like it would swirl a little bit, but for the most part, yeah, you're pitching and that wind's going straight against your face. As we see a walk there.
Yeah, Tanner gets aboard here. He puts the pressure on Atkinson. Nice job there. And it's going to be Mark Tavano with the white Sandvipers hat. And swing and a miss inside. Nice pitch, 55. Inside pipe, Gio. I think we got our answer with Atkinson.
Yeah, I guess so. He knows what he's doing. Chad going up to talk to him. Ah, gotcha. We got no pitch there. Looks like Atkinson did not start on the rubber. So you can start on the rubber and disengage from the rubber, but you have to at least start on the rubber.
Wow, that's about as ticky-tack of a call as I've seen in a while. Kyle Lohman not messing around.
So we got 1-0, 0-1.
And there's no pitch. And it's going to be back to an 0-1 count. Ooh, tough break there. 53, right back, not affected at all.
Didn't matter. That one wasn't pipe, but still effective.
Ground ball, 5-6 hole. That's through. First and second, one out. Let's see if Atkinson get the ball in play. Nothing, no harm there. Going to get to the latter half of this lineup.
Here we go.
Kenny McDowell.
They're going to take him out already. And you have your answer there, Jim.
It's going to be 3 hitters. You're right. Interesting stuff. So they want to use Purdy here and then start him game 3. That has to be the strategy, right?
Yeah, and you know what I could see is Purdy getting out of this jam and then going back to Chad. He was very effective in that first game.
Right.
You try it out. I mean, hey, if you get...
that's not a bad idea.
But, hey, you have your lead now. Keep going for it now, right? I'm just not sure if they want to save his innings for game 3 is the only thing. So, a couple different ways you could definitely go here.
Yeah, Purdy used, 1 inning in the last game, so he's got, 8 left? Did he use 2? Or no, he came in.
No, he used 2. He did
use 2,
He did
yeah,
come
so
in
he's got 7 left.
Middle of the 5th.
The first and second, 1 out. Bottom 1, Lightning. Tim Riley. Home run. Dead center, too. Didn't get cheated at all. And that's 55. Welcome to the mound, Jake Purdy.
Double nickels.
Boom. Purdy slinging that in there. McDowell, no chance.
We start with 0-1, so you can't say good morning, good afternoon, and good night. But I guess you could say good morning and good night there, right?
It's good morning, good night. Yeah. Las Vegas, it's a lot of times good night, good afternoon. No good mornings sometimes.
I mean, sometimes you just never go to sleep, right?
Yeah, or it's just a big blur.
I'll tell you what, I've had my fair share of those nights.
Yeah, they're getting harder and harder. But yeah, you're right. Every once in a while, we'll definitely have one of those out here. Well, it's a beautiful. We see a lot of sunsets from our Skycam guys. Sunrise in Vegas, though, is a sight to be seen.
Oh man,
beautiful.
Absolutely. You really with the sunset, you never know. I mean, you usually need a little bit of cloud coverage to really get that true amazing sunset.
Right.
But the mornings, no matter what, it seems like they're always just insane.
I agree. As Purdy comes in and deuces the fly out to Atkinson, and the Lightning are through the first with a lead, trying to add on.
Jake does his job. Really, really good work there.
Yeah, it's kind of what we're seeing tonight. We're seeing a lot of pitching. We're seeing a lot of still conditions. We're seeing very good conditions to go get in 9 holes after work. That's what I keep thinking about.
Speaking of the sunset, we're coming up on there close.
Yeah, getting into golden hour. We're moving pretty quick. We're already kind of through in game 2, and it's not sunset time yet. That first game really motored along, and I expect the second game to do that as well with these guys on the mound.
Reborn Bone, I think he just asked, why do we start 0-1?
Yeah.
It is one of those rules that basically promotes more offense, gets you out there, makes you want to swing.
It promotes action. Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes the first pitch a key pitch, really.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it really signals on that first pitch, right?
Yeah, I really do. I will say, I think that these are the best rules in the country. When it comes to watchability, right?
Yep. Yeah, we get along with most of the leagues, but you do watch sometimes, and it's like 13 strikeouts, 10 walks,
Yeah.
It's like,
And of course, no disrespect to those other leagues, right? I love what we have out here.
Yeah, I want the ball in play. I want people fielding it. I want things going on. Yeah, absolutely. That's kind of what the idea behind that 0-1 rule for sure. Don't want guys going up there just taking stuff. You kind of force the hitter to kind of get it going right away.
Yeah.
There is no, I'm going to take for strike one and settle into the at-bat.
Yeah, it changes your whole approach there at the plate. I do know in my first season, I was one of those guys that was really taking until I saw a strike. And I kind of realized, oh my gosh, that's going to go out.
That's way out of here.
Atkinson with a bomba.
Goodness. Josh Atkinson.
That was an Oppo
That was
taco
way
right
out of
there.
there. Okay, ball is flying a little bit tonight.
There you go.
I guess you get some good barrel on it like that.
Yeah. Got those hands extended.
My goodness. And boom. There we go. More of a traditional.
There you go.
More of a traditional Thor hammer there.
No Kirby needed for that one.
My goodness.
Probably a good thing he wasn't near when that hammer came down.
Right. Yeah. We got to get Kirby away from those kinds. But we have an interesting development here. This is going to be a 2-0 Lightning Sandvipers. We were talking sweep before this series. We're kind of trying to set up the Sandvipers to have a pretty easy little run here.
I'm not going to say I predicted it, but I did kind of mention that they were, potentially looking to try and get 2 wins here. They wanted to win this series really bad, and they're right now 1 win down and ahead here in the second.
That would be one of the results of the season if the Lightning get 2 of 3 here. That'd be pretty not damaging for the Vipers. They'd go in with 25 wins. But they'd be kind of on the fringes of that 4 spot right there with 24 wins.
With the Night Owls creeping up on them, too.
Night
Legends,
Owls
obviously,
right
there.
on their back. Legends got a series against the Warbirds who are at the bottom of the table.
And, of course, you have the Snappers here as well. They've been playing some good ball lately. all of them are really bunched
Snappers
together.
got 25 wins. They're kind of they still have to play. So, really, a series win if the Snappers can get to 27 after this week, they'll sit in pretty good shape.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's getting really interesting here. Don't forget about the Bombers sitting at 22 wins. They're in 8th place right now. They can get up to 3rd easily with the sweep. So
how could you forget about the Bombers?
Right. So it's all in the balance still of kind of where this thing's going. As the Legends, they're sitting on 23 wins, I believe. So it's tight, man. In the 6th, 7th, and 8th place, right behind, right nipping at their heels. So the Warbirds are playing spoiler, but we have a little hot cocoa rule in place for tomorrow. I think you can see the Warbirds having a lot of fun tomorrow.
Oh, I love that. I love hot cocoa
I think
rules.
it might be a pretty by game 3 it might be getting having too much fun. Might be carpooling to this series tomorrow.
Hey, you know what? That's not bad. That is definitely not a bad thing. Out here, have fun.
Yeah,
Playing the kids' game.
absolutely.
Man, Bombers right there, Cajuns right there. They're really all just really bunched together. Huh?
Yeah, it's spots 3 through 8.
That
You saw, goodness, that was nasty.
dirty.
What was that?
Let's see that again.
Oh my gosh!
Did that get out of the picture?
Yeah, that was
Oh
out
my
of the picture.
goodness.
That was almost above the backstop.
Yeah. Coming at us, and all of a sudden, bam.
Thing was coming at the broadcasters.
I'm sorry, but you're not hitting that.
No, no, I don't really know how to
Yeah.
get the bat angle right on that.
No.
You got to just swing uppercut at that thing, and that'll do it through the Lightning strike again, though.
Might be better to try and chop at that. you really think, kind of like a softball
Right,
style
yeah.
swing.
You
right?
got to match the plane of it somewhere, you know? Yeah. Swinging level on that pitch, I don't think it's going to do it.
No. As we see a fan there
Look at
enjoying the
this.
game up there on the Connex.
Like that. Kind of just hanging out.
Love it.
Looks pretty cozy. Picked the perfect night to do it.
Absolutely.
I mean, it is still out here in Geo. It hasn't been this nice. Last 2 nights here have been brilliant.
I mean, I'm going to knock on wood here, but I think we might be past those insane wind weeks that we've been having.
It's awful.
56 there from Purdy.
Purdy now with a 2-run lead, and now the Vipers are going to be feeling it a little bit here. 2-0, bottom second, 1-1. Here's Keegan. Keegan swinging a miss. 54, right at the pan. Not messing around. 1-2. Purdy skips that one in there.
Just misses that bottom.
He wants a ball. He's not getting a ball. What's going on?
Oh, you know what? They don't have anybody on their bench, so
The
he's been
Lightning
getting
are playing
it
with
from
6 players.
the
Yeah,
Vipers.
that's wild.
And you know what? If I'm the wow, is
Oh,
Dragon
that's
get
going to
there?
find some
No.
green. Yeah, it does. Keegan.
Good job playing defense right there. I mean, for Keegan,
Right.
you know, just sticks the bat out there, drops it in. Can't really ask for much more when you're down 2-2 against Purdy.
Here's Hicks. Kind of misses that, tries to go to right field. Just gets in underneath it a little bit. Oh, Mr. Brad Ogden. Good to hear from Legends manager Brad Ogden. We'll have a nice series tomorrow, and then maybe go to dinner.
Brad out here saying he is a big Lightning fan, and I do not blame him.
Of
at all at
course,
this
he's
point.
a big Lightning fan. Yeah, about half the league's a big Lightning fan right now. Lightning, I mean, if the Lightning could take 2 or 3 here, that's going to open it up big time.
Yeah,
That's going to make this. That's going to make this. We're going to have carnage. Going to try to slow Purdy down. Yeah, that's what people like to do a lot with Purdy.
Yeah, and I was actually kind of touching on that a little bit. That's
Oh.
a beautiful pitch. Oh my goodness.
Whoa!
Little gamesmanship from Tanik, kind of trying to slow him up there a little bit. And what does he do? Go outside bar. 55 miles an hour.
Oh,
That was close. 56 though.
Purdy looks like he's not messing around tonight.
But with the Vipers throwing him the ball, I mean, I would kind of try and break it up a little bit too, especially since he's getting into the rhythm. Oh
No
my
way.
gosh.
Virtuoso stuff from Purdy right now.
Oh my God. You want to talk about
Amazing.
Tanik didn't have a chance there. That's not fair.
Wow. Jake Purdy, ladies and gentlemen, really flashing some talent here on the mound. And 2 runs, man, that might be enough in the way he's throwing.
The Lightning and half the league can hope so
Oh.
for sure.
And then goes Uncle Charlie at 48. It's just out of nowhere. Goodness, Purdy. Really digging deep into the bag of tricks here. Oh, foul back, 52. Might have been a mistake there, Gio.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, a lot of guys like to use that 0-2 pitch as a waste pitch, and I don't blame them, right? That's usually typically what you're trying to do as a pitcher. But
It's not big league pitching.
yeah,
Big
you
leaguers
know,
don't do that.
that is true. Greg Maddux, actually, he was the biggest proponent against that.
Yeah, go throw your best pitch out too, man.
Yeah. But you know what? I mean, Purdy is just dealing right now as he evens up the count at 2-2, though.
See if you can find that 55 little cutter that he's been throwing. Oh! No!
As we see a bat flip on a strikeout,
Oh!
and I don't blame Tavano at all right there. I'd be very frustrated, too.
Man, mixing up speeds, mixing up eye levels, mixing up pitches. Purdy mixing up location, hitting bottom bar, outside bar, inside bar. Just doing it all right there. Jake Purdy with a great inning. That was filthy. And nice with the wind going away. These pitchers, you can see, got a little more pep in their step. These guys a little more confident with their stuff without this wind. A little bit of good entertainment the other way. We've been blasting the ball out of the ballpark the last 6 weeks.
Yeah, now we have.
I kind of missed some of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was really good stuff there. Tip your hat off to Jake Purdy, ladies and gentlemen. And the Lightning got something going.
Yeah, I actually would like to see his total pitching stats from his from the second half of his season and see kind of where he's at with that, because He has been pretty on. I mean, every time that I've seen him pitch, I don't think I've seen him give up any more than one run.
Yeah, when he's on, it's not fun. And is it Riley again? Has he done it? No, it's going to be just a single, short of the pocket radar sign. Tim Riley has 4 hits tonight.
Tim Riley looking good.
I mean, am I wrong with this? I mean, I'm going to look at his stats. That's 4 hits tonight. Tim Riley came in, ladies and gentlemen, hitting. And I'm not trying to be bad on Tim or anything here, but just for the viewers to know, 3 for 42.
Oh my God!
On the season,
0.71 batting average,
and he's got 4 hits tonight. He's hitting 0.71 coming in, and it's probably the hardest night to hit of all. You know, I mean, the pitching's faster. I mean, I think it's really when you just look at numbers and odds and things like that, this is a very against the grain kind of performance we're seeing from Tim Riley, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good for him to that's got to feel good. I mean, 21 games of action this year. Incredible. Oh, Tom gasped there.
Man.
You know what? Whoa, no, that was beautiful. Wow, we're seeing some good stuff here, Gio. Man.
That was so quick.
Justin Hicks with a great turn there. Oh. Wow. Man.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Flashing some talent here, POW players getting after it. Oh, no, guys, get the camera off me. I'm not doing anything. Yeah,
Let's go back to the play here, huh?
Just got a bird shirt on.
We did see ball 1 from Tom there, so that'll go to 1 and 2.
Goodness. Jake B, what's good? Good to hear from you. Love that. Love our regulars, man. Gosh, there's every name in there. I just recognize all these guys. Pumps me up. Kind of talking to GK about that, just our retained viewership numbers, guys that keep tuning in.
Yeah.
Is high.
No, it's truly amazing to see. I think this year especially, you've definitely seen a lot more of that as we continue to build up viewership overall. But the ones that are here every day, man, we thank you always.
I love it. And look at this, a poll here that I was asked to promote, Gio.
I did see this.
These guys begged me to promote this poll here. So guys, what do you want the new Lightning logo to be? 1 vote per person, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Chad and Bruce really kind of want to see their
21 votes already for
Lightning
Sparky.
Yeah, of course that one. I mean, they're I know they put it in there, and I'm like, yeah, the entire chat's going to vote for Sparky. We already know that. It's like if the Sandvipers swept this series 30-0, but we put Chad in the interview poll, they're going to vote for Chad to come up to the booth. That's just, our chat likes carnage, man. I know my viewers.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, our viewers like to mess things up, man. They like to get carnage. I like it. That's exactly what I would do.
I saw Fisher asking what specific nights that we stream on. We are streaming Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. We play 3 games every single night.
Oh, man, yeah. Every night, man. We used to have a night off, Wednesdays off. We used to do...
Yeah, but that was when you were doing 2 different series a night, right?
2 series a night, man. I would have to... We'd broadcast all of 6.5 hours, man. I'd be up here talking.
I used to be so frustrated because my typical time to get off work is 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And we would start games at 5 o'clock.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, so I don't get to hit before the games. I don't get to play in the first game,
right.
You know? I love the fact that now everybody just has their own day that they have their home games on.
Yep.
And, playing nightly, and we start at 6 p.m. It's
6 to 9, very
well.
easy schedule for sure. I think that's been well accepted by pretty much all players. Yes. Absolutely.
And I think it's done good for our viewership, too.
Sure. Yeah. It's a little bit less commitment. And not a 6 hour. 6 hours is a lot of time to watch something, As in the midst of our banter, I'm pretty sure Purdy's picking up right where he left off. Just absolutely dealing.
Mowing them down.
And that's seed by Keegan, though. That's going to be a double, dirty double, possibly. Yes. I saw some of the chat I liked. Crossy Poo is talking about how good Twitch is. You know what those kind of comments get you? And that's high. Hicks
Huson
just
is
misses it.
there.
Huson's there.
And that is 3 outs there. Another inning of Jake mowing him down. And yeah, you know what? I think you just run with him.
At this point, you just and then you can start him in game 3 for 1 inning and bring Chad back and see what happens. But yeah, absolutely, no doubt.
But I definitely think that the Lightning are going to celebrate if they end up with a series win here for sure.
Absolutely, I like it. Liking what I'm seeing in the chat. Liking what I'm seeing from the Lightning right now. Like what I'm seeing from Jake Purdy. I mean, like what I'm seeing from Tim Riley. I mean, I'm getting really surprised here on some of the things I'm seeing. If Chad hits a double, then I might just fall out of the booth, Gio.
Ooh.
J-Lo, you beat me to it. Dang it.
I was gonna say, gave away that stream. Shout out to J-Lo. That's subscription. I'm sorry, I said stream.
Yeah, she beat me to it. I was just getting on that. Well played. Back to Sparkles. 0-2. He's got no shot here.
He did not pick up the bat off the shoulders. And I don't think he meant to at all.
Oh, poor guy. Back to defense, the chat.
I see Alex there in the chat saying he'll be celebrating if the Lightning go ahead and win this series as well.
Yeah, this is half the league's pumped up if the Lightning win. A lot of Lightning fans in POW community right now. And they are well on their way, man. The Vipers, they got Hicks kind of frustrated out there. And that's going to be 53. Man. That's in there.
Giving Jake a little bit of his own medicine there.
Yeah, Gannon, I mean, doing a good job pitching. Only giving up 2 runs, but the Vipers offensively are a little bit rattled right now. You saw not messing around. Goodness.
I wonder if the chat could hear that whiff at home. Because I think I felt wind there with that miss.
Yeah,
but
you saw not messing around.
That was a huge hack.
Here's the 0-2. No, he's going to hold there. Nice hold from Yusan. Nasty screwball. Oh, Jake B, that's a vintage jersey right there. Little Bombers jersey. I moved out and found some old jerseys. I was like, I'm going to put one up in the... Oh, my. Yusan. Swing and a miss. That does want me to maybe get into some of our rewards here. What can you do with our WIFFLE points? Why bet on games? Got some good stuff here in the kind of the point shop. Let's see what we got. Signed ball, of course. Sandvipers jerseys in there. Snappers jerseys in there. Oh, Seamus jerseys in there. I don't think some of our viewers know what's up with Seamus the cat.
Wow. No.
I mean, that's going to come. Seamus is a big stud in this league, dude.
Yeah, I miss Seamus.
Yeah. Seamus, I think the entire community misses him. That's a big-time item right there.
Yeah, he used to just randomly show up onto the field. Best time ever when he would come out because, actually, Logan was one of the best, I think, and of course, I would only experience Logan dealing with him, but, he had such an easy time going up to Seamus, picking him up, and see you later. And I don't know if...
Seamus always give me a connection,
but
you never know what you're gonna get with that one. And he'd make a play for me at second base, so he'd just lay there, and I'm like, all right, you can play there. He'd make a stop, and then I'd go buy him a hot cocoa in the bar. That's what Seamus is just a stud. Yeah, Seamus, what an item! You can use it with your WIFFLE points. I might scoop that up. I'm on the Lightning plus 1.5 here. 5,000 on him. Pumped up right now.
Wow. Yeah, and I actually didn't get to it before they put up the poll. I did not get to bet any of my WIFFLE points. Probably for the better for the Lightning because I would have bet on them, and I have been on a very bad cold streak lately. So
what happens? It's streaky business, Gio. Very streaky business. Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
you just got to ride the waves.
Yeah.
Oh, up the middle. Nice piece of hitting from Tanik there. Tanik's found his groove. That's going to be a lead-off double off Jake Purdy.
Tying run in Tavano up at the plate now.
Tavano has the power to do it, absolutely. 54, Pan. Tavano thinking that went hot. Because the Sandvipers been playing in wind for the last 6 weeks. They haven't seen pitching like this in a while. They're all saying it looks hot, it looks hot. That's been common the last few days.
Yeah.
Last night was the same thing. Ones were saying that. Everything looked fast.
Yeah, and you do have guys, that do understand what they need to do with their arm angle, with the release of the ball, the rotation.
Not center
that
field.
might go.
But you saw uncomfortably standing in front of the pocket radar sign.
Not the night for that. We said not a lot we're going to get out. And we just saw it right there.
Yeah, we've seen home runs from Atkinson and Riley. Not the guys before the series you thought would be hitting them out of the ballpark.
No way.
Really interesting how that's kind of come about. Swing and a miss. McDowell.
Healthy hack there.
Swing and a miss. Purdy. Dealing. I mean, he's just give me the ball and let's get back out there.
Quick 2 outs there. And yeah, if I'm the Vipers and I'm throwing him the ball, I'm probably holding on to the ball a little bit longer or something. A little bit of slow down.
The Vipers, really reeling here offensively. Tanik sitting there at second base.
And it does look like we have a winner with the Lightning logo name.
Yeah.
And just like we thought it
Always
is
going to be
Sparky.
the case. Yeah, that was always going to be the case there.
Sparky and Sparkles.
So let's name the new Lightning logo. They just want a name for you. Name it Sparky, I guess. I'm just going to call them the Lightning.
There you go.
Lightning Wiffle Club.
Are we going to get Chad in a Sparky suit?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to remember how Sparkles came about. Was he in the booth and said it?
Sparkling
Yeah.
play. That was the
yes.
That was the gist of the story that
It
I
was
got.
color commentating from Chad Phillips. See what happens, Joe. It's a big seat you're in. You can just say one little comment and it sticks with you the rest of your PLW career.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Lot of pressure up
I'm
here.
trying to mix up my vocabulary a little bit. hoping that no one catches me lacking.
And yeah, we moved to top of the fifth. 2-0 Lightning. Lightning did take game one. Kind of crazy stuff going on. Vipers came into this 24-21, kind of in the driver's seat to put themselves in real strong position, but does not playing to that script so far. Vipers now at 24-22, and in jeopardy of falling to 24-23. Dare I start talking about a sweep, Gio?
Oof. I don't know if we go that far, but let's see if they can get through this
Sparkles
game too.
pitched pretty well in that first game.
That is true.
Oh, man. That's going to be exciting. Here's Tim Riley. Tim Riley, more like,
Now what?
the guy's like Ethan Abar tonight, man. I mean, this guy's just playing out of his mind, Tim Riley.
My guy Ethan. He's actually looks like he's up there
Oh, yeah,
on
he
the
is.
container. Showed up here.
I like it.
That's
Like your squad coming to support you up here.
yeah. I told them all. I said you guys better tune in, and they actually
got some
ended up
ladies with
showing
them?
up.
Oh, smile, yeah.
Good for
Got
them.
some hot cocos. Got some BLs up there.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Some lattes.
Yeah, some B lattes. I like that. Yes, sir. My kind of guys. Man, I might leave you for some solo action here, G. I might have to have you.
We'll switch off. I'll let
might
you
have
go.
you take over an inning
Actually,
here.
you go. You grab 2 of them. Though, right?
Maybe we can get a delivery service if
There
they're
you
listening
go,
to us
man.
out there. Yeah.
Yeah. Need to get Billy on that.
Yeah. I think they can hear us out there.
You know what? I ended up. We used a free agentship on Ethan, and I played with Ethan in high school. We were high school teammates, and what a pickup that feels good.
No.
That feels good to have.
No.
Is that gonna go?
It's
Oh,
good! Are you kidding me? What are we watching here tonight?
Tim Riley.
Incredible. I don't even think Tim can believe it.
Dude.
Goodness gracious, this is a beatdown.
I thought they were tossing Kirby there for a
I don't
second.
know, man, this is wild. That's good stuff. And PLW, Bombers, Legends, Night Owls. Oh, man, what other team am I missing? Snappers. They're all cheering.
Yeah.
The whole league's pumped up on that home run. Oh, if you're a PLW player that plays for one of those teams, let's hear about it. Brad Ogden's pumped up. Oh, my.
I'd actually like to see.
I know. Alex Fernandez is pumped up. Taylor Briner's pumped up.
What's the remaining schedule? Let's check this out for a second.
Yeah, I mean, we can dive into these situations. There we go. Taravella's pumped up. Yeah, Sansone. Let's go. Oh, my gosh. Can you believe what you're watching here at the Hideaway? You just never know. PLW just like always, man. I mean, you always think you got to figure it out here, and then you just get smacked in the head every time.
This is why it's so hard to bet on. This is why I keep losing.
Oh, man. Get it going. Take a bow, Tim Riley.
Wow.
Tim Riley, good dude.
Next week is going to be a crazy one. That is.
What do we got next week? Let's start previewing.
Well, I mean, Tuesday, we have the Vipers and the Night Owls.
Yeah, huge game.
Hot Night Owls going against the Vipers. I mean, the Vipers losing a game or these two games here. If that does come to fruition, I mean, we're going to see a serious.
Oh, that's a flaring ball. This thing is wide open.
Really
yeah,
good
we're
series, yeah.
wild last two weeks we're in for. I mean, this is going to be wild. This 3 through 6, it's kind of like the fighting for a Champions League spot in the Premier League or something. You know, it's just like someone's going to get left out. A bunch of people are going to get left out. 6, 7, 8 out. You could be fighting for third or fighting for relegation. You know, like it's just a couple games difference.
Yeah. I mean, shoot, last season, I keep saying last year. Last season, I think with like 5 or 6 series to go, we were in like the 7 or 8 spot. Ended up working our way all the way up in the final 5 weeks, and I think we needed to win the last series. We needed to sweep our games and score like a ton of runs. I think it was like 30 runs, and we did it to make the playoffs.
Jeez.
It was
you guys did that there.
they're so bunched up, like
Right?
you really
just takes a few good weeks. And
oh my God, he threw the bat at
the
it.
bat's fair. It's a fair bat. Ball's fair, bat's fair, everything's fair.
Add it to the Sparkles legacy here. That was incredible.
Chad, he's just always
when the bat goes further than the ball.
I mean, it's Tim Riley's day. It's not Chad doing something to get himself some camera time. Yeah, straight up.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that graphic yet. There's a highlighted message. I like a Turtles, man. Liverpool, they're class. They are class. I would have to lean them as well. Gosh, don't get me going on soccer, man. Gonna put everybody to sleep. Gonna put everyone to sleep if we start getting on soccer. I'll go. I was at the pub at 7 a.m. on Saturday morning watching Sunderland of all teams. Yeah, I'll go pretty deep on the soccer stuff. Back to football.
There's my guy Ethan.
Yeah, nice crew up
Billy
there.
out
Love
there.
that.
Couple PLW hotties.
Yeah, coming, bringing company too. It's well received. Oh, Evan Leicester fan like that. Ooh, Purdy with a 3-run lead now. Gets ahead. Swing and a miss. Purdy, not messing around. What about Leicester there, Evan? I'll give you some run. Purdy, it'll slow him down. Hicks, taking his time to get in the box. High, but he missed it. Huson tracking, makes the catch. And these Vipers just can't quite square it up. Getting frustrated.
Yeah, just missing. That's what happens when you're locating all of your pitches like Jake is. He really is on, and it's going to be tough to take him yard.
Oh, what's up, Tryhard? Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, we'll get that happening. Weather's starting to warm up. Hotties will get back out here. Swinging a miss. Tanik swinging with intention there.
Yeah, Tanik says, I will hit this ball out. I don't care what you think, Gio. I'm going for it.
Yeah, I got that double off of him last at bat. Purdy looking for revenge.
Has looked good.
Ooh, he's going to go with that slow down curveball.
44, and that's a true 44 going from 60 to that. There you go. There's a walk.
Tanik will work the walk and need more and more base runners.
And at this point, that is his first walk.
It's a good walk.
Now you're at a position where it's like, do you really try and go and walk him out? Get to a new pitcher?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt. I mean, I don't think Purdy's going to give in that easy, but
No, definitely not.
got to take team at bats for sure. Only 4 outs left. Every at bat's got to be a team at bat. Just need base runners. Move the line along. However you got to do it. 2 and 1. 3 in now.
Oh,
man,
here we go. Now you gotta
And
come to him.
Purdy's is kind of his first signs of.
Here we go.
We might see a Chad Sparkles Phillips appearance here with a lead. Oh, that's a big pitch though. A lot of heart there.
He laid it in there. He did, and I think Tavano was looking to potentially walk him out there.
And that's spiraling ball, and wow, Bruce Houston gets underneath that.
Bruce the Juice. Wow.
He's played a great center field. Hasn't made any mistakes out
Yeah.
there. That
No,
ball
it
was
was
tough. It started out left, kind of whipping right there against his where he was running, and was able to get underneath that. Nice play.
I mean, you never know what kind of movement you're going to see from the wiffle ball. It's definitely not your typical, ball kind of fading away from fading to left field for a left-handed hitter and fading to right field from a right-handed hitter when they're going oppo like that. You just never know. It could be a screwball. It could be it could dive immediately. I mean,
Right.
I've seen line drives go 3 separate ways. You know.
Lightning are on fire, indeed. Lightning are
Looks good.
striking. Goodness. Oh no, Purdy! What a job! How did he hit that?
Oh!
What? That was nasty from Tom Gannon.
Great swing.
How did he do that?
By Purdy. I'm gonna have to talk to him about that.
That was insane. Nobody's hit that pitch like that so far.
I'm gonna have to ask him how he did that and what his approach was there because that's what I'm trying to learn.
This is just kind of one of those things.
Yeah, I mean 4-0 now, top of the 6th. If you told me that this is how the first 2 games were gonna go,
This is crazy.
I would have had the exact
It's
same
been pretty
reaction.
dominant too. I mean, I mean, since that 5th inning of game 1, it's been one-way traffic, man.
1 run so far.
The Lightning have 6 guys here.
Yeah,
I mean, they literally have the minimum.
they're missing a guy in Kiefer, guy who can swing it and pitch. Missing Towers, another guy. They have in the lineup a lot, also pitches. They're doing it with the minimal amount. And, sometimes that does make you play harder, makes you realize that you have to play well, right? There's because if you don't, you really have way too big of a hole to be able to come back from it. So,
Man, plus 1.5 bettors rejoicing out here. This
absolutely.
is a rocking chair game. Oh, yeah. No sweat at all. Love those. Up the middle. Bruce just kind of pulling that pitch. That was off. That was kind of outside bar. Hooks that up the middle.
84 miles an hour off the bat.
Riley going to stare at that 55 into the pan. 4-0 Lightning. Shocking result here.
J-Dub, that was Jake Purdy who went oppo there.
Yeah, and just like a crazy inside-out swing off a pitch. That wasn't a cheap pitch, man. That was nasty.
And there you go. They finally got Tim
Yeah,
Riley
Tim
out.
Riley,
That's a tough pitch there.
Yeah,
It
geez,
had to happen sometime, right?
getting Tim Riley out's been near impossible.
That was inside bar, starting about 6 inches on off the outside bar, coming inside. That's a tough pitch.
Wild times here at Hideaway.
Good cut. It's all right. Shorten up. Get a little defensive now. Let's put it in play.
Chad coaching his team up. Guys got to be pumped up.
Love it.
Best Lightning series of the season, easily. Just shocking results.
That one didn't come back down there.
Yeah, Tom missing that. You don't see that often from Tom. He hasn't done that finger change a lot, I feel like.
No, I mean, because you can definitely hear it when he does it. He did it right
There
there.
it was there. Yeah.
Speak of the devil, right?
Yeah. On cue there. Anthony Michael might have heard me there. Goodness.
Yeah, it is kind of tough when we don't have anything in front of us, right? They hear just about everything that we're gonna talk about.
Swing and a miss from Atkinson.
Healthy.
Again, and another finger change there. Maybe he has been throwing him. I just haven't been paying attention.
No, I mean, yeah. He likes to use that as a get me over.
It's going to be a firm slider there. Is it going to be big drop? Is it going to be... I don't see too many of those drop balls hit over the fence out here off Gannon.
No. That right there is, yeah, that just missed.
And Purdy just like connected with that thing perfectly. I mean, it's impressive. Finger change,
Another
takes
one
that
there.
down.
Now that you mention it, we're just going to notice every single one now.
Yeah, he probably just has been throwing it.
Yeah.
Up the middle. Right, Tavano's there. Force out to Hicks. Easy way. And the Vipers got work to do, Gio, 4-0, and it's been a very tame offensive effort from the team in black and green.
Yeah, you know, the Vipers have done this from time to time, but, I mean, you got to give credit to Jake. He's really shut them down. I mean, they made a good call going away from Atkinson. I know,
Right.
you know, he did have to start the game, but, you know, you're getting 6 innings out of Jake right now, and if you've gotten 7 innings out of Jake and you have 2 wins, you're having a successful night.
Heck yeah. I mean, and he's still going to have an inning to go. He can close out game 3 if need be. So Purdy's not going to be done after this. So I imagine Chad Phillips is going to get the ball.
You know
no, they're going to start Purdy game 3.
You know what I'm realizing? They may not start Purdy because I just realized he's only going to have 1 inning left. He's going to have 8 innings.
He's going to have 1 inning
Yeah.
left. He can close him or start him.
But, I mean, hey, why not go to a guy like Bruce?
Can't start Chad. Can't start Atkinson. Yeah, it's got to be.
You go to Bruce. He's been wanting to pitch.
Or do you start Purdy and then go
And then
Chad?
just see whatever happens?
Yeah.
Or do you hope that you're up? Or do you hope that you're up in the last inning and you bring in Jake to close it out?
Intriguing
Never
stuff.
know. Yeah, it could be any of those.
Try hard, big time play there. I like that. Get on that. Like me some bits. Heft a lot. Oh yeah, big time sub there. Pro move again. We're doing pretty well. Doing a lot better after seeing that. Appreciate your support, sir. That's how it's done. Purdy just mowing these guys down. I mean, this is child's play for Purdy. This guy's,
Quick 2 outs.
Yeah, this is just picking him up, putting him down. You know, he's like he's got somewhere to be tonight, you know? I mean, goodness gracious, moving quick. And this makes defenders love this stuff, man. When your pitcher's just dealing.
Oh, dude.
The infielders are on their toes. You know, you're not getting bored out there. Deep counts, slow. The action's just moving along here. Swing and a miss.
There you go.
Dominant game from the Lightning.
Oh, and they are pumped.
Their best performance of the season easily. It's 7:47 p.m. We have 2 Lightning wins mowing through this series here. And, yeah, you can see what it means to them. Big time stuff.
Great job.
And it's going to be Bruce
There you
Uson,
go.
game 3.
There you go, Bruce.
With a little bit of Purdy and a lot of Chad Phillips, I assume.
yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to be Bruce Uson, same lineup for the Lightning. We'll get you that Sandviper lineup right after this. Welcome back to Hideaway Field Premier League WIFFLE action. You have seen 2 upset victories by the Lightning here. Scores of 2-1 and a dominant 4-0 effort. Very quickly as well, as you look at Golden Hour over Las Vegas. It's going to be Kenny McDowell with wiffle balls in hand, Gio, and we're going to start promoting some wiffle points here. This is the game. You've seen the action. What are we going to get it on? Oh, look at those cool little, like giving us some love on the social media. Oh, I like that.
Oh, yeah.
A little Twitch handle for Gio, a little Instagram handle for me.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, give us a
I
give.
should have given him my Instagram. I care a lot
Yeah,
about that. You know?
Do you have the same Instagram handle?
No.
Or is it a little different?
No, it's a little bit different. The worst part is I actually don't even think I remember it now. I'd have to literally go look at it.
Well, forget Gio. You have to give me a follow.
There you go. I'll find Jim, and then I'll follow him, and then you guys can follow me off of his followers, okay?
Yeah, a typical day on Instagram for me is roaming around Las Vegas or camping somewhere or doing something stupid. So
Let's get some wiffle points on this game.
yeah, back to wiffle points. Back to wiffle points.
Let's see here.
Let's see what we have. I mean, a big win right there. I had 5,000 on the Lightning. Looked like I got some odds too. Oh yeah, paid out. Ooh, who do we like in Game 3? This is how you get involved, everyone. This is the way to go, the way to be. You subscribe, that's a sharp play, and then you start betting wiffle points. Even sharper play. And then you pick winners, the true sharp play. Picking winners is the key. Spend those points in the store. We got a little signed Bombers jersey by myself. Look at this, yes. Look at this is updated standings. No, it's not.
No,
Those Vipers are now 24 and 23.
Yep.
Lightning are 15 and 32. They have crept into one game of the Warbirds for that automatic relegation place.
Oh, boy.
So, and then you look at Cajuns, Bombers, Night Owls. I mean, just legends, Vipers, all right there. Yeah, I forgot about the Cajuns. We haven't talked about the Cajuns much tonight.
I know.
They're right there with 22
you really
wins.
can't forget about that.
They haven't played this week yet.
Yeah.
Huge Lightning fans.
Ryan Roosh, Andrew Leday, two guys that I don't know if you really want to see them, you know?
Hey, the Lightning, though, not goodbye quite yet. I mean, this is, the 9th, 10th play.
Oh,
hey,
man.
this is kind of the
That is
Birds.
evil.
Birds aren't liking this. Yeah, the Birds are probably the only non-Lightning fans in the league right now. Oh, Garrett subscribes to Prime. Big play there. Now let's start betting on this game.
Love that. Here we go. Wiffle points.
And what do we got? Is this just a pick 'em? What do we got? Will the impossible happen? Lightning sweep.
Oh, we're
Our
getting
fans
even
say no.
money now.
It's going to be evens. Lightning haven't needed the points yet, though. They've done it without needing. They've been dogs in both games, and they've been outright winners.
All right, I'm going to go Sandvipers.
Oh man,
I don't think that they
I'm
get
gonna
swept.
Feed off this performance here. I'm going to throw. I'm riding the wave here.
You're getting the odds.
And that's got a little flaring ball in front of Gannon. Does he get there? Oh my
Great
gosh!
play.
Wow, Tom Gannon does it every week, does he? Doesn't he?
Man. Always seems like no regard for his body whatsoever.
Gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's a great play.
And yeah, that's a little bit of a momentum swing there for sure.
I think Tom said that's for striking me out.
Oh, but look at this, Bruce Usan. You're not catching that, Tom Gannon. And Kenny McDowell has surrendered the first runs of this game via a Bruce Usan blast. 1-0 Lightning. Oh, no. Nobody, and our viewers, 155,000 wiffle points on the Vipers. And now, yeah, you got to close these bets up. And yeah, the Lightning, these guys are like best friends right now. I mean, this is like the best chemistry I've ever seen. Maybe it's because there's only 6 guys here. Maybe they're feeding off that, and maybe it's the guys that...
Winning heals all.
I don't know. Yeah, winning
heals
does
all.
cure a lot, because this is a team that's been through a ton this year. They've openly fought this year. There's been a lot of drama surrounding this team.
And it is tough. I mean, when you lose a lot of games, I mean, that is something where, it is going to cause a lot of tempers to flare, no matter what is going on. Losing is going to cause that. So
Absolutely.
really good to see them, really having fun out here. And Sandvipers don't look too happy about that home run, I'll say that.
Oh, man. All my closing line value gets evaporated. No CLV. I threw 8,000 on the Lightning when they're 32%. And they have taken a lot of action, 54% now. Now getting a price on the Vipers. Knuckleball there, 52. Into the bar. Whew, that was pretty nasty. 190,000 points on the Lightning now. 160 on the Sandvipers. Small price on the Vipers there. About plus 120. Goodness. Yeah, these Lightning just look like best buddies now. They even like Chad, it seems.
Yeah, I know. That's the craziest part about
winning
it, right?
does cure all. Goodness. Oh, and that's high.
That's gonna go,
Deep.
too.
Anthony Michael. Yes, that has hit the palm trees. 2-0 Lightning. They are feeling it. Nobody saw this coming.
Wow. And you know what? We have seen... I don't think we've seen a ball pulled for a home run yet.
No, yeah, these guys have had a good inside-out approach.
Everything has gone oppo.
What do we got here? Anthony Michael is going to clear. He's going to be the sorcerer, put the sword in the stone kind of thing there. And these guys are having fun. Yeah, winning is fun. 2-0 Lightning. Can't believe I'm saying that. All 3 games this series.
Yeah.
And here's Atkinson.
So early, too. And watch out. I mean, it could be 3-0 here. After Atkinson goes up.
Oh, yeah, there's Scott Tez. Missed you last night, Scott Tez. Yeah, you got some work on your hands over there.
Oh, wow. Was that...
Look at Sandvipers' white jersey. Who redeemed that? Is that NC?
NCFJ07? redeemed Sandvipers white jersey.
Oh, it's a big time move there. Looks like the Lightning.
2XL.
Looks like he's just been getting paid off all night.
Yeah.
And he decides to make a move. Oh, like that.
Man,
well done.
55,000.
Round of applause. 55,000
That's a lot of
WIFFLE points.
Yeah,
That is a
good
lot.
for you.
Man.
It's tough to get there. I'll tell you. My highest has been 20,000. I watch a lot. I just lose a lot.
Yeah, our Twitch producer, Glenn Meadows, man. That was one of my favorite parts of the season when Glenn was throwing 100K on games. And then he got dealt such a bad hand by the Legends, man.
Also, I bet
So fun.
I bet on the Sandvipers for this game, and here we are.
And then right
down
away,
2-0.
just boom.
You know, it is a long game though. We are in the top of the first, so you know.
Yeah,
lot of
definitely.
game
Yeah,
left.
absolutely. A lot of game left. No doubt. And and look at Sam's son jersey got picked up. Who got that?
Wow, that's cool.
Who redeemed that?
Tomahawks jersey. Is it Levi's class?
Is that Levi?
Is that Levi? Or is it? Oh no, it's Jake.
Is that Chad
G.
Phillips? Oh,
Wow, almost.
Chad. If Chad hits a homer tonight, I'm taking the headset off, walking straight to the parking lot, and driving out of here. I mean, like,
You know what?
I'm not going to stick around.
I think I'm gonna follow you right with that.
Might have an empty booth if Chad goes deep tonight. I mean, like, yeah, I don't know if I can handle that. There's going to be way too many 3 a.m. messages from Chad about saying he's back and all this stuff. Probably that's already going to happen. Oh, man, I'm in for a tough morning, aren't I? Oh, unbelievable.
Every Lightning
Yes,
player.
Dungeon, we know Chad doesn't have a home run for sure.
Every Lightning player has a home run in this. Is that in this series then?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, there's only 6 of them.
That is true. 5 of the 6. Got it.
And Chad's without one. I want to say, I think I've talked to Chad about this. It's like in his life, he's never had a home run. Like
Oh,
ever.
man.
Like he's never ran around the bases in baseball and
Man.
in wiffle.
That's tough.
That's
Maybe we can get him out to softball. Might
and
be
he's
a little
he's no
easier.
spring chicken, isn't he? I mean, so
No, yeah.
it's like 50 long years of not running the bases, you know?
Yeah, everyone needs to experience that at least once, you know?
Jake B, nice pickup on the Sansone jersey, dude. Sansone.
Yeah, that is awesome.
He's a quality guy right there.
He said it was also his lucky number there.
I like that.
That's cool.
Yeah, Tomahawks, that was a sweet name too. Tomahawks, that was good stuff. And Jake B with the Dodos ball and trench ball, the Sansone. That's a good collection you got there, Jake B. Look at the containers packed. What a good little evening to sit on the container for sure. Class play by those human beings there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you guys play Vader's Guard back in action when?
On Thursday against the Snappers.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one.
Whoa.
The Snappers.
Playoff preview for sure.
Yeah, yeah. You know what's crazy is, I'm not going to go into depth in anything, but it's like if you're the number 1 seed, who do you pick? No matter what, you're really not going to get an easy game. If we are lucky enough to get the 1 seed, right? That's something where it's like I have no idea who I would truly want to play. Every single team is high quality that's going to make the playoffs. So it's like, oh
absolutely.
shoot.
Yeah, too much parity to really pick.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, it's
Yeah.
just kind of.
I actually kind of
just
wish.
gotta go play your game.
Well, I actually kind of wish they would just match us up with whoever the worst seed was and
Right.
go from there. You know, because I feel like that you also kind of play with a chip on your shoulder when you're the team that actually gets picked, right? Because
Sure.
it's like, oh, they think they can beat us. Yeah, we'll
Right.
show them,
Yeah, there's a little bit of psychology to that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
And by no means do I want to pump anybody up for our games. You know, playoffs, you're already pumped up enough to have that extra motivation. No one wants to give the other team that.
Yeah, a lot of gamesmanship and mind games out here for sure. No doubt. Try hard, cheering those bits. Love that. Thank you, sir. Heft a lot. Las Vegas, Nevada, best city in the world. 2-2 to Hicks. Let's see if Usan can provide some outs. Swing and a miss. Goodness, this is the Lightning feeling it tonight.
And I think that is the first strikeout ever for Bruce.
First one of his career.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Coming against a hard guy to strike out.
what
too.
did I sign up for tonight? Man? What did I get myself into up here? Oh goodness.
Chat police felon. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you you're wrong.
Oh yeah, I know. It's a needle.
It's all right.
Chat police. He's known to needle everyone every once
love
in a
it.
while, though.
I love it.
Chat
Give us
police,
that
he's always
motivation. That's what I'm
interacting
talking
with the
about.
booth. He'll get you.
No, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, chat police will give it to you up here. One of our longtime viewers love that. Ooh, Dodos Warbur's jersey. Jake B, I do have one. I'm going to put it in there. I just moved, so I did come across some stuff.
Nice.
I do got my white Warbirds non-button up.
Sign that. Send it over.
Yeah.
Anybody who wants it.
I'm probably gonna be there.
What would you put that up for? Do you get to set the price?
I let Kyle Lohman handle all that stuff.
All right.
He's my price guy. He's a lot smarter than I am.
Coming in a little bit hot there. 57 before that 94 shows.
Here we go. 3-1. Walk around the mound from Yusan. Yusan gathering, laughing. Looks pretty relaxed out there. Tanik getting frozen a little, kind of icing him a little bit. Ooh, and Tanik will take the walk.
There.
Decent walk there. Here's Tavano. Tavano's hit a lot of hard balls tonight, Gio, that have found lightning hands.
Yeah. And, that added 6 fielder, you'll have nights like that.
Sure.
100% here.
Ooh, and yes, and Lohman rings him up. Checks
Immediately.
does. Yeah, Lohman, no hesitation there, first base umpire.
Someone said Bruce has been sharing his protein powder with teammates tonight.
Yeah,
That was
seriously.
try
That was
hard.
try hard, man. Love it. Seriously, though, he's already helped himself out with a home run. And that's popped up. It's going to be right above our heads in the booth here and out of play. Still 1 and 2 count.
I am a little sad we haven't gotten an opportunity for a foul ball straight back yet.
Yeah, it hasn't happened. They come in bunches. Some series will have a bunch of them. Yeah, you're right. Chance for us to show some skill.
Yeah. The foul ball.
Bono staying alive. Yeah, these Vipers just not adjusting to the conditions, I think, tonight. And the Lightning have done a little bit better job. Kind of going the other way, kind of using the field the way it's meant to be played. Sandvipers been hitting a lot of balls to center field. Foul back from Tavano. Just missing these.
Almost had one right there.
Yeah,
for
he
us.
did. Yeah, it's getting a little serious here at the Highway. It's quieting down a lot. Vipers, I haven't really heard much from them all night. Very silent. Oh, Zavano battling up there.
Chat police felon. We have the Snappers. We have the Bombers. And
2-2.
let me find the third series
for you.
for you.
Change that month over
there
to
we
June.
go. I got to change the team. There we go.
Yeah. It's a 2-2 pitch. Yusan taking his time. Fires. Ball up, 3-2.
Great battle by Tavano right here.
Yeah, Tavano, one of those 10-pitch at-bats here.
Ah, yes, and we play the Cajuns to end the season. So Snappers, Bombers, Cajuns.
Wild.
3 teams
Hi.
all vying for playoffs.
Is it deep enough? Oh, and there's no communication. Tim Riley's calling it. I'm not sure why.
Shoot.
Oh, man, that's just Josh Atkinson's ball all the way. He's really kind of been automatic out there tonight, too. I mean, Riley's been playing infield tonight. Atkinson's been the guy out there, and he's made plenty of these catches.
Yeah, and you know what? With Bruce on the mound, you got Tim Riley out there in the outfield for the first time. So a little bit of a miscommunication on that first one that they had to deal with.
You just take Bruce out of center that one time, and it bites you like that, man. That's true.
And dare I say it, the Wiffle gods have woken up.
Yeah, Cody's spot on there. I mean, you just can't. Got to have better awareness than that. And then, of course, you pay for it right away.
Wiffle gods.
That's so nasty. I mean, it's crazy. 3-2 Lightning. And
I mean, you want to talk about immediate stuff.
it's just kind of like back to the old Lightning right there. It's like, oh, yeah, that's why they're,
Yeah.
that's the little things. And yeah, Atkinson's like dead solid out there.
I may not have
Just a
gotten
mistake,
foul
and it
ball
comes
on
back
that,
to
but
bite you. Yeah, that's
got
kind of
that
what you're
home
looking
run
for.
celebration.
Yeah,
There we
that's
go.
kind of cool. Jordan Keegan staying on that one and finally gets one out of the park for these Vipers. Their first one of the night. Oh, 3-run jack, and it's an entertaining first inning here. 5-run first inning, and Yusan, they're going to keep Yusan in there. I thought they were just going to face some 3 batters for USAN, but no. Smacked.
Oh, now he's getting hit a little hard.
And there's a double for McDowell. Ah, brutal.
And it looks like they're going to go to Josh.
Yeah, go back to Atkinson and USAN. Going to be a short stay for his pitching tenure. Tough little break out there in center field. And yeah, he's going to see him and Riley talking about it out there.
Yeah, that is tough there. Feel like you made a good enough pitch to get the out. Looked like you
Sure.
had it. And
then, yeah, kind of hangs one up. And he got really battled by Tavano there, too, and a little momentum to win that battle. You know, I think he would have fed off that.
Yeah.
Could have changed the result for the Keegan at bat for sure. Tough one there. But it's going to be Atkinson. Showed some savvy pitch on the mound, and then game 2 there. And, yeah, the Sandvipers lead for the second time tonight. They led 1-0 through 4 in game 1, correct?
yes. 1-0 was the score, and then they tied up the game on a Tim Riley bomb. Is that what it was? Is that when he hit it?
Yeah, it was a 2-run Lightning 5th off of
Yes.
a Tim Riley
Yes.
home run, and I want to say
I think we had
an
triple.
error. No, it was
we
a
had
double
triple.
play error from Mark Tavano. He threw it in and I lost
That's
my monitor.
right.
It was an error that kind of was separated the game 1. It was a double play ball that they probably could have made and threw it over the backstop. And then game 2, just a Lightning dominant effort. And I thought we were in for more of the same. But no, Sandvipers respond.
Double nickels right on the lower half of the pan. 422 viewers here. Game number 3.
Love it. 1 and 2. The middle. Double play ball. No,
nobody
excuse
at
me.
First, nobody at first.
Oh, no! And I'm not sure. I think he was like me and didn't know where the base runners were.
Ah, shoot. Yeah, it's 2 bases.
And Chad's side, and here we go. Looks like,
Yeah, I think you get 2 bases because it's out of play.
kind of an interesting argument here. Chad and Kyle wrote the rule book.
Yeah.
If anybody should
Yeah.
know.
It would definitely be both of them. So the fact that they're clashing heads is
Chad wrote the rules for
Yeah.
PLW, and he's arguing. He knows he wrote the dang things. This is now the Lightning are slowly morphing back into the Lightning.
Yeah.
You know, we're starting to
Here we go.
see it now. You know, okay, this is it. This is it. This is the team that we know and love to hate. They got their 2 wins, and our head umpire is arguing a pretty easy rule. But we move on. And then the fact that was a 2-base error and did score a run, 4-2 Sandvipers. Ooh, your bet's looking a lot better.
There we
Gio,
go.
look at that. And Hicks, it just hasn't been his best night.
a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while, Jim.
That's right. Still got 5 more innings, though. This might be a roller coaster in the betting markets here.
Yeah,
Because the Lightning may not be done hitting.
They have been swinging it really, really well.
Yeah, man, the
so
Lightning may not be
I
done.
really don't know. You keep this game close.
And then the later this goes, you got Chad and an inning from Purdy. This is the betting markets. We've seen a lot of weird game 3s in these betting markets, man.
And I think Chad is,
Topsy-turvy games.
yeah, and I think Chad is at the point where he's like, okay, let me develop, Josh a little bit more too, right? So, he got Huson in there. Now he has Josh in there. I'm sure we'll see his number called at some point in this game 3.
That's the opposite field hit from Tanek. Good idea there. Nobody home. Always got to shade Tanek a little bit that way.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, you just always got to, playing dead center is probably not the way to go with Tanek. He just has that ability to go that way. He may not always do it, but the ability's there. And Tanek's had a really good approach tonight. He's walked a lot. He's not expanding the zone at all.
Yeah, no, Tanek, one of the best eyes in the league.
Goodness.
Really, really locked in here. And that one,
58 is
Little
too hot. And these Vipers now giving it to the Lightning a bit. Still 2 outs.
And the Vipers have to feel good about this, right? They've been really struggling offensively all night.
Right. Yeah, well, they got some help. I mean, there's probably been 4 outs in this inning that haven't been made. You know? I mean, well, the 2 that have been made and the 2 that haven't.
Balls are finally dropping their way.
Yeah, you give a good team outs and they'll make you pay, man. That's true in baseball. It's true in wiffle ball. And it's just how it is. Give a good team extra chances. Spinning ball. And look at this.
Miscommunication.
And just not seeing that spin. That's completely clean. Completely overran that. He thought Michael was going to field that for sure.
And I think that he was going to cover third base for Anthony there.
Yeah. And it just spun right into his position. That was completely vacated. And there's another chance for these Vipers. I mean, 5-2. Gosh, this inning should just be well over by now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, goodness, they've given him 2 innings worth of outs so far. And yeah, the Lightning, it's like the Lightning came out as like a different team, and now they're slowly morphing back, you know, like, I don't know, is there like a full moon tonight or something? As Bruce Houston drops it. And that's off his chest and off his foot. It's going to be a dirty single, not going to score Tannic.
Nope.
But that's going to be at least the 3rd or 4th ball of this inning that should be an out.
Wow. And you know what? It is kind of that time of night. I don't know if it got that high to where he kind of lost it a little bit, but let that kind of come into his stomach a little bit, and you saw it just kind of hit off of it and off his hands and onto the turf.
I mean, wow, that was cool. What's happening is you're seeing a 13-27 ball club. A ground ball.
Foul.
Just foul. You're seeing a 13-27 ball club that morphed into like a werewolf club, like 1-2 games, and then now are, you know, morphing back into their wilted form, you know. Or just the monsoon ended and the lightning stopped. I don't know. But it has not been pretty in this bottom half. Extremely ugly inning. Up the middle.
And
Purdy gets some hands on that, and okay.
Finally going to get out of it.
And
that was just that
Chad
extra.
legitimately thought there was only 1 out, for sure.
You like the practice.
Yeah, maybe that was a practice throw. I don't know. He had some intent on that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
7
And there's
outs.
the.
There you go.
All right, we're only after 1 inning here. 5-2. Probably not too many of those runs earned. But, yeah, some errors for the Lightning there, and 5-2 Sandvipers. But Kenny McDowell got hit around pretty good.
Yeah,
Don't cash your tickets just yet if you're a Sandvipers backer.
Oh, believe me, I know not to be counting my money anytime soon.
Yeah, and I'm going to, you know, if this gets to be some spread drama, I might just go insane in the booth if the Lightning can come away with this thing. If the Lightning come back to sweep this thing, that's going to probably boil me over the edge a little bit. That's going to pump me up. The way Purdy's hitting the ball, the way Houston's hitting it.
Yeah, let's see if Jake
Let's
can go
see.
Oppo again.
Yeah, this might be a high-scoring affair here in Game 3.
Always fun to have that. We did have a couple of low-scoring games here in the first 2 games. Like to see some offense waking up in the third one for sure.
Yep.
Getting
absolutely.
all aspects here.
Yeah, and it kind of slowed our pace down there. Kind of right back on schedule now. Here's Purdy. Swinging the high ball. Fouls that back. 0-2. And it's a slider away, and Purdy swinging at 2 really bad balls there.
Yeah, that one wasn't even close. And you can kind of feel the momentum shifting. The Lightning need to do something to get that momentum
It's a
back.
seismic shift.
Yeah.
Houston could take there. You got to make McDowell throw you strikes for sure. Hasn't done that yet this inning.
Couple knuckleballs there. Looked like. Ooh. Bruce took a healthy one there. That was
That was a
a
hack.
swing.
We'll put that in the hack category. And that's smacked.
And there
It's
you go.
gone. Just squares it up and puts it out of here. 5-3. Pops his collar. Tannic out to the mound.
No, none of that again. Check the bat.
And I think he's gonna put himself. Who's it gonna be?
Oh, we got Burley.
It's gonna be Scott Burley. Ton of sliders heading out. Former Vader here.
Yep. Burley, an old teammate of mine. Love having him
Burley
on
was
the
like your hype guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then he just get wild on the bench.
He loved it. But you know what? I mean, you know, he always did what we wanted him to do when we would call his name. You know, played his role very well. I was definitely sad to see him go. He takes some really, really good pictures, by the way. Really good photographer. I know that he's done it for the Vipers as well. But, you know, I definitely do miss him having him on the team.
Yeah, Scott Burley going to come in and he likes that relief role. He's going to come slider heavy.
And we do have a new poll up. Check in PLW Nation. Where are you guys watching from?
That's a good one. I haven't seen this kind of poll yet. Usually we just kind of call it out in the chat. And it's, the East Coast. So, man, put a late shift on the East Coast.
Yeah, you know
I
what?
get it. I made 11 o'clock, laying in bed, hanging out.
I'm sure they're happy about how fast the first couple of games went.
Yeah. East Coast friendly broadcast tonight. Here's Tim Riley. Gonna try to get this thing going. Lightning immediately respond. Ground ball. Shortstop. Hicks. Pretty automatic usually.
Yeah. And good job, effective by Burley to get that second out of the inning.
Yeah, pitching the contact, doing well there, getting the defense involved.
Ohio loves PLW.
Yeah, always big Ohio support. Always big Canada support. Midwest in general, always. Oklahoma, Texas. Definitely.
I'm actually a big Ohio State fan. Grandpa was lived
like
there,
that.
so OH.
I like that. looking for another big season out of those guys.
Always.
Smacked
That's a
off
good
the
swing.
hand. That's off the right hand of Justin Hicks. Dean is just going to eat that. Not going to make a throw. And it's going to be a base hit, Anthony Michael. And it's going to bring up Atkinson. See if he can get something done. Yeah, always get good Midwest support for sure. I'm heading to North Dakota in a week. I'll be in Fargo, North Dakota.
Oh man, I've been there.
Have you been there?
Yeah, we have. We actually played a summer regional tournament for Legion baseball. American Legion.
Yeah, American Legion. Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun.
Nice, yeah. I mean, there's some minor league ball out there. We're gonna catch some Midwest baseball.
Nice.
Should be a good time.
I actually think we played at the minor league stadium.
Oh,
That's where we
nice.
played. It's a nice stadium.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
I mean, get me excited.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that.
They got a bunch of trees in the. It's not like, I mean, you get amazing stuff here, right? But I mean, you know, for the most part, you play at a high school field here, like a college, or even the college fields here. You know, there's no like nature around it at all. You get there, I mean, it feels like you're in the middle of a forest. Trees just covering the outfield.
Can't wait for that.
So it's a really cool feel.
Can't wait for that. Yeah, that's going to be, you know, I'm excited for the hiking and the outdoor stuff. We're definitely going to be getting involved in that. Some national park stuff for sure. So that's
you guys camping?
Actually, out there for a water conference.
Okay.
Yeah, we're heading out there for a little conference during the week, and then midweek we'll explore the town.
Making it a vacation out of it. I love that.
Yeah, always with our work trips, try to extend it and make it a little vacation out of it. Right? So
that's awesome.
Yeah, and Lightning get retired there. They do score in the top half of the second, 5-3, chipping away. And let's see if Chad Phillips can slow these Vipers down. He pitched pretty well in game one, Gio. What do you think? Can Magic strike twice?
Yeah, and you know what? They haven't seen him since that first game, and it's like, okay, like, you know, usually it takes a little while to keep seeing a guy, right? Maybe this is the right choice here to have Chad back on the bump and try to keep them within range. Hope that they have that lead in the final inning where they can bring in Jake to close it out.
Is it Jake B asking what Legion ball you played for? I did not play Legion ball. It was definitely around my area. I chose another route to go, but do you remember the post? That's a tough question.
That is a tough question. We didn't necessarily have a post the way that like our team was. It was just the Las Vegas Patriots.
Oh, got it, yeah.
So that's kind of how we ran that. I do know that I think there was a high school out here. They were post 8. So I don't know if that has anything to do with kind of the location and everything, but I'm not sure about the specific post that we actually were. But a lot of Legion ball, Legion state championships were kind of our thing in our high school. It was a lot of fun. Went on a couple of those trips. They were enjoyable.
Sprayed. Purdy makes a nice play behind the back. Toss back to Purdy. Very well done there. Nice classy toss back as well to the pitcher.
A little point guard action.
Yeah, got to show some talent. Love that. And Chad gets the first out of the inning. Yeah, Chad looking to slow him down a little bit. Looking to see if Magic can strike twice. Pitched very well in that game 1 victory. Ground ball hit hard. That's through Purdy. Purdy's got to come up with that. Can't get the hands down in time. All you got to do is block that ball, Gio. Don't have to field it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to hurt a little bit.
Yeah, and that's one of those things. You know who would be really good infielders in the PLW are hockey goalies.
Yeah.
They really know how to get their legs down. You know, they block with those pads, obviously. They cover that 5-hole with those pads, but it's kind of the same concept, right? You know, getting those leg down, getting down on the knees, and making sure that you body up those balls.
So GK does. He's a soccer goalie.
Yeah.
You know, that's how he plays.
Was Jesse Caps another one? Oh, man.
Oh, does it get out? No, triple.
That is going to be a run, Jim.
Yeah, just Caps play. They play a pretty similar style over there for the snapper. You guys will see plenty of that on Thursday. As that's an RBI triple for Tannic. Vipers get that run back immediately as our poll has ended there. You guys can close that up downstairs. East Coast, Midwest, thank you for your support. Love that. Always interested to see where people are from. Tavano, ooh. And these Vipers are taking much healthier hacks.
Yeah. Looks like they're picking it up a little bit better. Might have, maybe Chad was using that sun to his advantage. Sun now gone, of course.
Sure. Or does that get there? It does. It
Oh,
does.
man. The way it sounded, I wasn't
it
sure.
didn't sound great, did it? Yeah. Good call.
Let's see a replay here.
Sinking ball.
Yeah.
Here's Keegan. Keegan, that big 3-run blast in the first.
That hit pretty
Oh,
easy.
boy,
It
and he
wasn't
smokes
close.
that. Michael going to handle it all himself. The throw is good.
Almost rose on him there.
Okay.
Thought we were getting one.
Vipers get that run back.
And that's one thing that, you know, you, as a team, your goal is always, you know, you go out, you score a run, kind of get that momentum back, and then, you know, all of a sudden, you know, you give up a run and the momentum's gone, right? You want to shut down inning there and you give it right back. And that's really one of the things that, you know, I think that the Lightning, if they go in and they are able to kind of lock something down like that,
Right.
that's going to help them out, right? Because it's obvious, you know, they can play. They got guys that come out, you know, and they can really win some games. Obviously, winning the first 2 games tonight.
Yep.
It's just, you know, those errors obviously are going to be killer. You give a good team opportunity, they're going to take advantage of it. So.
Of course, yeah. And the Vipers are an established team out here, a legacy brand in PLW. They've been competitive throughout their existence. And look at this. Vader is just like swarming the container.
There we go. We got future rookie of the year, Kyle Eder out there.
I like that, yeah. And Tavano having an okay series, but yeah, not too much going out of the ballpark tonight. And so Kyle should have a chance to put a few on the board.
I didn't know this, but I am seeing some stats here, and I guess Kyle actually has a 16-game hit streak, so that's cool. Tavano, 10. Did that end tonight?
Not
I
sure.
have to think back and look at
Oh,
that.
Chad's swinging like he wants to do some damage.
Yeah, Chad wants his first ever PLW home run. We're trying to our first ever life home run. You know,
If Chad hits a life home run, this is the first ever life home run, I'm going to be the guy to call it. I don't know if I want to be the guy to call that. That's good.
I'll take your spot for that one.
Oh, that's down.
Good
Is that
effort.
it's gonna be a foul ball. Looks like he touched down the foul ground.
It's a great effort right
Yeah,
there.
I
by
got to be the
Michael
guy
Dean.
to come up with like a life moment for Chad. You know, I got to like call his first life home run. That's a big responsibility. I'm not sure if I'm up to the task. 2-2. Foul tip. He did tip that. Yeah, absolutely. Chad having fun up there. It's the most bats he's gotten in probably a solid calendar year.
What do we got? 2-2 still?
Yeah, GK. We might just have to reset this thing. Oh. But Scotty sits him down.
Yeah.
Kind of motions to the bench as well.
Scotty said, Chad, you're not
Yeah.
doing that off me.
Yeah.
I promise.
Hot rod, yeah, I know. I agree. Ground ball. Dean does well.
Good job.
Yeah, Michael Dean's a good little player over there.
You want to talk about like a shake and bake style? I've seen Michael Dean knock down so many balls going straight to Hicks. Hicks just picks it up.
Yeah, when you got a shortstop like Hicks, you
Yeah.
just get him the ball. You
Get
know,
it,
yeah,
yep.
however I got to do it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now we got Huson. Let's see if Huson can get his team going again. Takes away.
And Bruce might be one of the best hitters going oppo for power in this league.
Yeah, he's a good job. He does do a good job of getting inside the ball. Oh, my gosh. Hurts my back.
Yeah.
You know? God, put myself in the DL swing like that.
I feel bad for the back of the strike zone. Taking that whip.
Yeah, I know. He's smacking the strike zone.
Oh, that was
nasty.
a nice
What
pitch.
was that from Burley?
Really good pitch by. Wow.
Big
I
inning.
haven't seen that out of him. That was really nice. Had some really good late bite to it.
That was a screwball going into Houston there. I don't think he expected that.
No.
No, impressive stuff there. 6-3. We turn it over into the third inning. Vipers answering back here. And even getting one here. Yeah, that would be a big result. Vipers just getting to 25 wins. I'd match them with the Snappers. Snappers do play you guys and the Vaders. Top of the league. So, man, it's all to play for. All to play for. In for a really, really exciting week. Big time matchups.
Yeah, and this is a huge shakeup right here.
It's gonna be Legend Bombers. It's gonna be Cajuns Bombers Friday. If I'm not, it's gonna be Warbirds Legends, Snappers, Vaders, and then that Cajuns Bombers series on Friday is a monster.
Yeah,
that's a monster.
Yeah, that series, if it goes either way with a sweep, whatever team gets swept, is their season's probably over.
Sure.
I mean, even 2-1 is really killer at this point, right? You lose 2
Well, yeah, you're
games.
playing a direct competitor there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you see, but yeah, this
Situation.
graphic doesn't quite tell a story. I mean, because you got 6, 7, 8 not pictured there.
Yeah.
And they're all right there, man. I mean, it's wild. It goes down to 8 teams.
Yep.
3 through 8 is a complete war. Shaved. McDowell missing that pitch.
Let's go back to those standings.
Kind of what we've been saying all year is it's just going to be a war. That's the term I've used all season. It's just going to be an absolute war to the end. Oh, 57. A little too hot. Chad can't quite get the radar right there.
Owls 24-24 having been done this week. Half game back behind the Legends. Man, this is...
Oh, fouled off.
Good job getting a
McDowell. I don't
piece
know
there.
how he got a piece of that. Swing and a miss.
Man.
Phillips done it.
I think he thought that was coming back up, and it didn't. Just stayed low.
Good night, Joe Bud. Thanks for joining us. Classy exit right there.
I love that.
Here's Gannon. 1 away. Bottom 3. Game 3. Tink, tink. 5-6. No good. Chad mad. Tap of the strike zone from Gannon. Chad delivers. Sprayed the other way. Atkinson tracking. And can't get a piece of that. It looks like it's a triple.
Dirty triple. Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be off the hands of Atkinson and a triple. And yeah, just the level of play has dropped a little bit by the Lightning in this game 3. I mean, you just really can't say anything else but that.
Yeah, it is a little bit tough. All of those plays that were going their way
Right.
in the first
They
2
were making
games.
all those plays, man. Yeah. Yeah, Houston was grabbing everything. They're diving, making plays. And that just hasn't been the case in game 3.
Yeah, and you know what? I mean, it really is hard to get a sweep out here. You have to play really well because you're playing a quality team 3 games in a row.
Right.
You know, you're seeing the pitchers multiple times in these series, right? So you're going to start catching on to those pitchers. I mean, to really do it, you have to play solid all around to win all 3 games. So that is usually why I try to bet the team that is facing a sweep.
Sure.
You know, in that
Yeah,
in
the
that third game.
anti-sweep
Yeah,
angle. That's a
yeah.
popular angle in baseball as well.
Now I'm actually totally against that because I saw a stat.
It's not a. It's
doesn't.
a complete
It
made up
doesn't,
stat. Yeah. If you actually track up the spots in that scenario, that's a made up. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. And that's
And
Justin Hicks finally getting it
gone.
going.
There's
Oh
Hicks.
boy, yeah, finally got it going. Justin Hicks had a little tough night, and yeah, Phillips is not gonna dig into that game 1 magic here in game 3, and the Vipers blow this thing open a little bit, 8-3, and they needed to get it going. This was turning to be a really big game for them. Yeah, J-Lo, I noticed that about Chad's hat. Yeah, what's going on with Chad's hat?
Oh,
We should make him put a little bit of tape over that thing or something. Is that Tennessee Volunteers?
Is that
hat?
legal?
I know, that's what I was saying. And then J-Lo, yeah, they do have, like, the Lightning got all these new hats, like team hats, and Chad's over here with some ragtag, like, Tennessee hat or something. What is that thing?
It looks like Tennessee Volunteers, yep.
Chad, a Boston guy through and through, just showing up with he's a Peyton Manning guy or something.
That's interesting.
Maybe Tennessee baseball is pretty good right now.
Tennessee baseball is insane right now.
Yeah, they are pretty good.
What do they have? Last I checked, and I think it was a couple of weeks ago, but they had 3 total losses on the season.
Yeah.
How do you do that as a college baseball
They
team?
got a guy throwing like 105 or something.
Yeah.
See that guy? I can't remember his name.
Oh, no, I definitely don't have the name, but I do know he is their closer. And, 105, that's kind of ridiculous. I mean, if you're an MLB team, you're drafting him, and you got to just immediately call him up, right? I mean, you're throwing 105.
Yeah, you might as well just call him up and then just coach his way through it.
Yeah.
I agree. Oh, stays inside that really
There you
nicely.
go,
That's going to be a double. And, this thing's
that's
falling
teeing off.
apart a little bit here.
It is kind of tough. I mean, you basically have Purdy out of all of his innings besides one, so you really don't want to bring him in. I mean, at this point, they're just keying in on Chad.
Yeah, Purdy just 1 inning left, and then Chad just not finding the groove that he had in that first game. And Lightning with only 6 players, it's just not meant to be here in Game 3. It's Tavano going to get his night going. They're all teeing off now, 10-3. We're 3 runs away from this night being over. I mean, it's just kind of Sandvipers are just kind of blown up out of nowhere here.
Now, is it after 4 though, Jim?
I thought it's bottom of the third. Yeah, we've talked about this before. If they do it in the third inning, it counts as a game, I think.
Okay. Gotcha.
But I could be wrong.
I mean, the way things are going.
Pretty bad on the rules out here, even though I'm a broadcaster and umpire. After 3 complete, right? Okay, yeah. Spend half my time out here. Still don't know. Shows you what I have for brains, ladies and gentlemen. It's not pretty up there.
Ben Joyce is the name of the Tennessee pitcher.
Ben Joyce. Nice. Thank you.
We're going to trust Sean Allen there.
So it is. Okay, I got it right. Thank you, GK. I just got under that. And Chad, a little snag, a little frustrating snag there.
Kirby.
Oh, look at Tim Riley's taking the mound.
Here
Why
we
not?
go.
Why not? I mean, he's had a big day.
There's a chance we get Tim Riley in the booth here tonight.
There is a chance.
If he gets some shutdown innings, I think it's going to solidify that. I don't know.
That's right.
As we see Kirby take a little bit of a dump there. Bink.
Kirby getting some camera time. That's huge. Kirby getting some air time. I kind of want to set up a new jump for Kirby.
Might
I
have to
don't
get
know
him
if GK may not like it, though.
Ah,
What if we set...
just a little bigger.
Let's throw another pylon on top of that and a little steeper angle. See if we can get Kirby going. Fans may not like that, though. You might turn on it,
Get the
could be a
second,
tough landing.
Yeah, get the second pylon and just stack it on top of each other. Go for that.
Yeah. You kind of step in, go a level up, Now GK likes it. More jumps, okay. Well, I know GK's putting a lot of hard work on getting Kirby's shocks and things right, so maybe he's up for it. Interesting.
Kirby, you could definitely say is GK's baby, but he gives
took him
us
to the win.
blessing there.
The win is a classy joint, I mean, that win poker room, and Kirby's.
Does that mean Kirby's technically 21 years old,
Yeah, I guess.
or at least, right?
Yeah. Gotta dress Kirby up a little bit to go to the win. Put on your best. You win poker room. Wear whatever you want.
Yeah.
And Riley a little bit of command problems here. Excited for Tim to get some action here.
Do we have a new poll up? Do Vipers score 15? But they can't. Would they get to 15? They can't get to 15 before they get to 13, though, and that would be the 10-run rule.
Yeah, them being the bottom half here is going to be tricky. They can get to 12, hit a 3-run homer.
Yeah,
it's possible.
You're predicting a lot there.
There are ways to do it. There are ways to get to 15. Well, I can't see the other part of the poll. And
there
in
we
this
go.
early and in this early. 15 and in this early or in this early.
And end this early. I get it.
And or question. Yep. Yes, sir. Probably.
No.
Yes.
We got a resounding no here.
Twitch producer
Looks
Glenn
like.
Meadows is feeling an early end to this game 3. It's possible. I mean, we've seen this with the Lightning before in that Warbird series where they just ran out of pitching and walked. They gave up gave up 4 runs to lose it. They gave up 5 runs to lose a 4-run lead. That was a crazy game.
And that's tough, right? If you're ever short arms.
You
I mean,
just
right
kinda
now,
walk
right?
them all in.
Like, usually Tim doesn't pitch, You're missing guys like Towers,
Yep. Towers, O'Brien would get some innings if he was here. Dennis O'Brien. And then what it means is more Kirby time. That's the best part.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, it means more and more us time, apparently.
Yeah, there we go.
What's up, everybody?
Take
Hope you guys are having a good broadcast. A good viewing tonight. A nice bounce back effort for the Twitch stream. A little bit of rockiness last night.
Yeah.
Got off to they had a case of the Mondays. That happens. 16 weeks, and we're right back at it tonight. And we've had a really good time and putting on a good show. And the Lightning have come and shown us some quality wiffle ball out of them. So that's good stuff.
Yeah, I'm glad. We got a lot of our viewers back out here that we had from last night too. All of our regulars, of course, showing up too. So it was really nice to get right back on track.
Absolutely. And it's going to be back to Chad Phillips, and it's going to be
There
an
you go.
immediate
Double play.
ball. And Riley, what's going on?
Never mind. Sorry,
Yeah,
there's
there's 2
2
outs.
outs.
The first time we've seen the Lightning, not know how many outs there are.
Looked like he was going for it.
Let's see if the Lightning can cut into this lead a little bit. We are through 30. And let's do a quick shout out to our stream team tonight. I haven't done that yet. Buck Burner to my right, head umpire doing his thing. We have Kyle Lohman with that first baseline ump. We have Chris Coleman down third baseline getting it done. And it's going to be Alex Hutt up there at the Sky Cam. It's kind of a new one for us. Haven't got to say his name too much, so good to see him volunteering. And then down below, Sasai Alcaron and Jesse Caps getting it done in the Dudgeon tonight. We appreciate everybody. Glenn Meadows is our Twitch producer doing all the polls. And then Gio Battistoni joining me in the booth for the first time. So I cool hanging out with you, and glad we can knock this thing out.
Yeah, glad to be here. I've had a great time so far. This has been a lot of fun. I'm really glad we really saw some super competitive games from the Lightning here. And
I kind of was worried about that, man. Yeah. I was kind of thinking about I was at work. I was like, man, this might be rough tonight. Chad was saying he has a light team. And we ended up getting a good series. So
yeah, no, it's super understandable too. I mean, that's kind of your first thought that comes to mind, right? It's like you always want to see a competitive series, no matter what. No matter what way it's gonna go, you just want to see a good product on the field, and we've gotten that tonight.
And Tim Riley, that's down. No, that's down.
That is, yep.
And Tim Riley continues his kind of. Look at J-Lo giving me some. Look, I got everybody saying great job tonight. Good job, Gio. And then J-Lo's, no, she's throwing punches. Look at that. Not bad. It's a sigh.
It's just a sigh.
It's just a sigh. All right, J-Lo.
Like Prince.
Simple, nice job would have done good, J-Lo.
Amanda, Kyle's mom, asking me if I'm practicing to be in there on Thursday. I hope not, because we are playing. So
yeah.
I do not plan on announcing. Although if there's an emergency, I don't mind not playing defense a couple innings, getting in there in the booth again.
Yeah, and get players in the booth in between. Something we can try. But in the midst of our banter, as I like to say, the Lightning are putting together a rally first and third, nobody out.
Oh man, you know what I didn't realize? I just for me to be in the booth, I could just play really well and come up for an interview.
Yeah, that's
which
the best way to go.
I have not gotten to do that yet, so that would be pretty cool.
Isn't it kind of, you've been kind of famously left out, right?
Famously left out,
You went on like a 3-week tear where you did not get
Yeah,
in,
dude,
right?
the hottest 3 weeks I've ever had in my life.
I remember
still
that.
couldn't get up there.
I remember, you were getting some, you were, like by the 3rd week, you're like, all right, dude, come on.
I actually had one opportunity where I really, really thought, oh,
there it is.
Yes,
He's
let's go. And I caught
nice.
it.
You
Yes.
got one.
Let's go. That was off a strike, too.
That was off a strike. It wasn't the conventional way we get them, yeah. Gio Battistoni, first booth caught ball.
Let's go. All right.
Well played.
But yeah, I mean, back to that story, I was actually left off, and it was because GK accidentally just pressed enter, and he said he had a really long day, which I don't blame him. But I definitely forgave him. He actually reached out and apologized. He was like, "Hey man, I'm sorry." I was like, "Hey,
Yeah,
you
it
know,
happens,
it's all
man.
good.
You'll get your shot,
I got to play better." That's
Yeah,
all,
yeah.
That's
You
all
just
that has to
gotta
happen.
do it again.
You know what is crazy though? We just have such good guys on our team. It's like it's really hard to make it. When you think about everybody, Billy, like you're guaranteed to
Right.
basically, like I mean, all year he hasn't lost this year, right? So like on the mound, so like he's always giving himself a chance to come up here. Ethan, with the amount of power that
Sure.
he has,
Yeah,
Eder,
Kyle,
I mean,
yeah.
like it is
Tanner,
ridiculous
too.
all around. Oh, he just let that go
What
through.
what
That was
that?
cool. That was cool. He got it.
Did that work out?
Wow.
Oh my gosh. That was wild, but it works. Yeah, why not just get your best player the ball?
He's so nonchalant too.
That was
He's like,
wild.
all right. It was
I
almost
was like, what is he doing?
It was almost like somebody told
like-
him, but it didn't look like Hicks told him.
It's like one of those "not my job" memes,
Yeah. He's like, all right, I'm just gonna let
Not
you
my
do your
job.
thing.
I only got one job here.
said, "That is
my
not
job
my
is
job."
to pitch. Burley does look like one of those pitcher-only guys, like he
Yeah,
kind of got the pitcher-only vibes going. Defense ain't what I do.
I love it.
Well,
Big shout out to Alec Hutt on the Skycam coming in, first timer. Doing a pretty solid job so far. I know he's up there learning, and we gave him basically a 10-minute crash course when we got here.
yeah,
So
it's a tough job.
it is very tough. That's I would say that's probably the toughest job.
The Skycam?
Yeah.
Well, you got to stand there for 3 hours. It's brutal,
Yeah.
man. I mean, and then to get good at it, start giving it some leading frames.
Yep.
Give room in front for the ball. Yeah, for which direction the player's running, and kind of give that that's kind of next level camera work there.
I'll tell you what, I had no idea what I was getting into when I volunteered for the first series of the
Yeah.
season. It was Bombers 1s, and there was nobody who volunteered for it. So I was like, hey, you know what? Like, I've been trying to get on the team,
Right.
or like on the stream team and trying to volunteer more. So I was like, all right, I'll do it. And as we see Hicks go back up the middle for a hit. Oh, and that's going to get to the wall. But, I did it, and I actually really do love it. It's very much a lot of fun.
Well, it's a new skill you pick up.
Yeah, exactly. I've
Absolutely.
actually never been anybody to work a camera in my life, so that's actually it's a ton of fun.
Right. I mean, you can learn a guy's coming in, diving for a ball, and you got to kind of shoot the frame, put him up in the high part of the frame, and give him a leading shot to where he's diving to, to give the camera frame space. And there's a lot of little skills you can pick up with that.
Yeah, and
It is cool.
you start to pick up on hitters' tendencies too.
Yeah.
You kind of realize this guy goes oppo a little bit more, so it does actually help you out in the field too.
Sure.
I one of the hardest things to get is down that right field line. And I know Bruce has hit a couple while I was sky camming and gone oppo. So I'm like, oh shoot, I hope that looks good on the stream.
Yeah, we saw that when we couldn't
Yeah, exactly.
we couldn't get the couldn't get my knockout shot up there that
Yeah.
first base line. Yeah, that was we just missed it. It's kind of glad that we didn't get that though.
Oh yeah.
But I know
I
that's,
wasn't watching when that happened, but when I heard about it, man, I was like, oh shoot, I hope he's all right. I'm really glad you came back pretty quick though.
yeah, that was intense. Here's Stefano. Swing and a miss.
Good pitch.
Getting Purdy going to use that inning up, try to keep him in this game. Chat, please. Good night, money. Good night, brother. Appreciate you joining. Yeah, in the booth, I legit put this on my resume. I mean, I legit say I have legit broadcast tracking. They go back and look at all the videos, and you can almost put together a highlight reel of your broadcasting.
I do know that I do have a really cool video, of you calling one of my home runs in the Garden of Serenity, and that was that was a really great call. I got to tell you.
Yeah,
that
it's
was
fun.
when I was like, man, all right, that is pretty cool.
Yeah, you're going to go back and rewatch this tonight. You're going to have to listen to yourself talk. It's kind of watch yourself on camera. It's kind of embarrassing a little bit.
Yeah,
at
I'm
the
not
start.
looking forward to that.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I will have to do it for sure. See
Yeah,
what I
you kind of
mess
have
up.
to see your weird facial quirks you do, and
Yeah.
GK's always getting on us to look into the camera at our audience, and there's a lot like right now, instead of looking off into the dance, make eye contact with our audience right there.
Yeah.
Boom, crash course.
Learning on the fly.
That's right.
Trial by error here. So we're learning.
Yeah, it's a good time, man. So yeah, again, last final appreciation to our stream team and our volunteers. I mean, 16 weeks, man. That's
Yeah.
and it's wearing on us. You know, you see it. Maybe that was kind of part of yesterday. You know, like
Yep.
you can tell it's starting to be the dog days a bit. You know,
Yep.
and we've been out here a while, and we're just got to grind this thing out to the end.
Yeah.
Everyone needs a couple days off here and there. You know.
Absolutely. And you know what the crazy part is we're going to go to off season and we'll have those couple weeks off that we typically have, and everyone's just going to immediately be missing it because that's always how it goes.
Yep, exactly. And then Jake Purdy though.
Get up.
Is it going to go? No, it's not. It is not. Purdy did use his last inning right there, and then we didn't talk much about it, but it's the same thing we've been seeing from Purdy all night, and it's just dealing.
Shut down. I don't think he gave up a run tonight. That's nine innings of shutout ball for him.
That's crazy.
That I can think of.
Yeah, I'm with you. Chad gave up that one run and then shut out.
Yep.
And then, he just pitches
And
that
then
one.
shut out in the second game, and then that one. Yep.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. 0-2 here to Usan. Burley's coming and done a really nice job as well. I mean, Sandvipers getting the win they needed. Not going to get swept tonight, it looks like. Top 5, still 358 of you sticking around. Appreciate that.
Absolutely. Appreciate all of our viewers.
Bombs away, yeah. Vegas is where it's at. Up the middle, Usan smacks that ball.
Looked good tonight. Looked really good.
Yeah, Usan's hit the ball hard a lot. Kind of that game 1, everyone was kind of struggling. Lightning really came out in game 2 and put it to the Vipers. I think kind of stunned the Vipers a bit.
Yeah, and that's what they kind of had to do, right? You know, you're a team that's, obviously at the bottom of the standings. And, what do you have to do to really get an upset win? Get out ahead early, right? Usually if you get down early, it's like, all right, you kind of give up. Let's kind of go to the next game, right? And it's kind of what's happened here. I mean, don't get me wrong. They're in a pretty tough situation with the amount of pitching that they have left. But, the game plan was get up ahead early. And they did that in the first 2 games and never looked back.
That's true. Yeah, absolutely. And good to see the Lightning still competing hard and fighting. Let's see if they can put something together here in this latter part of game 3. Just too many mistakes, Gio, in this third game, and they were playing so well.
Yeah.
And then, just kind of snowballed on them a bit.
Oh, that was dirty, man.
Hey, Burley's got a little screwball.
Good. Yeah. It has looked really good.
Yeah, kind of back-footing Riley there, going right into his back foot. Yeah, you see the perfect location there from Burley. That looks really enticing out of the hand. And then you start your swing, and you're right over the top of it. Classic put-away pitch there by Burley. 2 outs here in the 5th. Anthony Michael, another guy, hard contact. He's homered tonight.
Kind of sitting here looking at Jake Purdy's recent stats and kind of doing the math here. I mean, that is,
You can filter it from a date.
Is it? Oh, wow.
You can get in there and filter it.
Learning new things this whole
you can.
time.
You can set some dates, and it'll pull numbers from those dates.
All right, let's see if I can do that.
Ooh, foul back. Michael wanted that one.
Oh, yep, here we go. Okay, from...
1 and 2.
Let's see where we really started this. I mean, his whole second half has been really, really insane. There's a lot of games where he's thrown up 0 earned runs, and he has at least 4 innings pitched in a lot of those.
Yeah, he's untouchable according to Chad Phillips because while the Lightning sell-off was happening, Purdy was the guy everybody wanted for sure.
And that makes sense, right? You gotta have something to build around. And Jake's that guy, Jake is their guy. I mean, why would you give him away, right?
Yeah, he's their stud.
And also, they got a really, really good package. Is that going to go?
Oh,
man. Another one right to Flinty. Anthony
nice
Michael asking us how many times is that going to happen? There you go.
Yeah,
as you see him.
Yeah, good. Willie Mays Hayes style.
You got to do those before the at bat, though.
Bombs away.
Give you that extra power.
Good stuff, man. Thanks for viewing in again. Appreciate that. You have yourself a good sleep, sir. yeah, definitely winding our evening down a little bit. It's time to start talking about who's going to come up in the booth. It's 10-3 Sandvipers, but I mean, it was the Lightning's night tonight. So I mean, I'm very interested to see some of the options there. Obviously, Jake Purdy, an easy candidate.
Tim Riley,
man.
Great night tonight. I mean, without him, that offense.
When I interviewed Tim, how do I kind of ask the question of, yo, you're hitting .71 coming in, and you, how do I like? It's kind of like I'm getting a little anxiety thinking about it.
Not
dude.
trying to be disrespectful.
Yeah, I want to
hey,
but I want to kind of paint a picture of my question without offending the guy. You know, I mean, I want to keep the good vibes going. That's going to be interesting how I do that.
Yeah.
Oh, McDowell! Whoa, that thing's what? What kind of voodoo is on that ball?
Wow.
That thing just kind of spun out of here.
That thing looked like it started low, rose up high to the apex about halfway to the outfield fence, and then started coming back down after the fence.
Goodness gracious. Yeah, that thing kind of just started low. Yeah, kept risk on rising as it went out of here.
You know, you see like golfers do that, right? Like the kind of like.
That's like the old Happy Gilmore shots,
Yes,
you know, like those shots into the mountains where they just keep rising. They just look like bombs, dude. That is what that looked like. Oh, and that's ripped. Goodness. Yeah. Vipers getting after it. Tom sprints to third. Tom is a weird guy. Slides in there. Yeah.
Man, that's why you wear the pants right there.
Yeah.
Getting dirty.
Just make use of those pants.
Let's see. Was
All right, I see you, Hot Rod. Maybe I will do that. Yeah, that's a good way to prep it. Maybe I'll have something funny like that. Hot Rod coming in. That's why I love our chat, dude. Yeah, I can ask him if he made any diet changes based off his last season's performance. It's a nice way to ask it. Now we'll see. AJ is a home run away from winning this game here. 11-3.
Oh man.
10 runs will do it.
Yep. Now that we are in that, well, we had it last inning and the inning before that actually, but
nobody out runner at third. This would be a good spot here for the Vipers to do it if they were going to. Fouled by Petrovsky. Petrovsky known to expand the zone. Should I ask Riley about some steroids, possibly?
Yeah, from Bruce.
Yeah. Did Bruce hook him up with his guy?
The protein.
Yeah, protein powder. I mean, I don't know. Doesn't look like Riley's on steroids. Slender frame. Is this it?
Is that it?
It's a tag-up play, though. Tom is going to go for it, and sliding again head first. I'm not sure that's any quicker, but he did it anyway. And that ball does not hit the backstop. I think that had a chance. That was a cannon from who caught that? Was that Purdy?
Yeah, that was Purdy.
That was an absolute cannon. I think he had Gannon if that was on target.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be close.
Looked like it just had kind of that slider flight on him. And yeah, that's second out of the inning there, right?
Yeah, second out. Yeah, I had the sac fly, and then there would be out number 2. So the Lightning hanging in there. They got to get through Tannic now.
I'm hearing Matty Petricus said Tim was recently in France.
He was.
Must have learned from the Sultans of Swat.
Tim's wife's from France, and then he was playing poker out in Monaco, I believe, Tim Riley.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'll definitely ask him about that. Yeah, that's something I just enjoy talking about with Tim. So ask him how he did out there. Thank you, Matty.
Yeah, I will say ever since I've followed both Kyle and Tim on Twitter, I get nothing but poker Twitter now. I see all of the drama that's happening, and I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah,
but there's a lot of
poker Twitter is.
There's a lot of drama.
Poker Twitter is. I got a lot of opinions on poker Twitter. Poker players have a lot of opinions for some reason. Yeah, I don't really get it, but yeah, poker players like to think they know about other issues besides poker. You know, it's kind of like a thing. Expert in poker and also an expert in world politics. So poker Twitter is plus or minus EV. I lean with the minus EV part, but yeah, a lot of people enjoy it. Yes, Tim is a professional on the tournament scene here in Las Vegas. So you'll see Tim playing a lot of tournaments, cashing the World Series of Poker as well. And poker is a big foundation of POW. Really, a lot of the guys that were out here from the beginning are poker players, man. So including GK plays a lot. Kyle Lohman. Kyle Lohman kind of hates poker. Used to play a lot. I was going to say Petrovsky plays a lot.
I wasn't sure why, but I noticed it. I didn't really get it because I followed Tim first, and then I followed Kyle. And for whatever reason, right after I followed Kyle, and I'm not sure if it's because of maybe he follows some poker guys or I don't know, but for whatever reason, right after I followed Kyle, that was the
Kyle's an involved poker guy. I do like poker. I do like poker players. I mean, friends with a lot of them, and I play myself, but. Poker Twitter is a whole nother world.
Oh, yeah.
That's a whole nother world.
Yeah. Supposedly there's a lot of cheating going on the online circuits.
Right, yes. Yes. Good. You're informed now.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Everyone has an opinion on that for sure. Runner at first. Titanic did work the walk there. Chad Phillips trying not to give this thing up early. A double will do it. A double away from this thing being done.
And you know what? We don't have Purdy left for innings.
Nope.
That's a walk from Chad.
It's a 2 for Chad. It's like his fourth appearance in this game. I feel like Chad has pitched a ton in this game.
Did Atkinson walk out? I believe so.
Yeah, it's been a roller coaster. Keegan on this is going to be game. Oh goodness!
And look at that, we hit 15 runs.
and I think it's the 15 runs. Yeah, that's just a situation we talked about.
There you go. Oh man, that is crazy.
And yeah, Jordan Keegan will end this night. This game 3 at least, early bottom of the 5th, final 15-3. Sandvipers salvage a game. And it is kind of a big game for the Sandvipers to salvage. They go to 25 wins, 23 losses, 48 games through this 54-game campaign, 6 to go for them. Lightning, take 2. They moved to 15-29, I believe. Do I have that right? I think so. No, 15-28, excuse me. So a couple solid wins for the Lightning here. And, we'll start seeing the booth. Who do we want to see in the booth? That's the big one.
Yeah, let's get that poll up there.
Don't put Chad on the poll. Just don't.
Just don't do it.
Our viewers are they want carnage. They're always gonna mess the poll up. I mean, Chad got up here on a sweep once. Lightning got swept and he got up here.
I remember, and the only thing they were asking him was, "Are you going to give up the manager duties?
Are you going to quit?"
Oh man.
So, a big week to come here. Don't go anywhere this week, everyone. Warbirds. It's going to be Warbirds Legends tomorrow. That's a big series for the Legends. Big series for the Warbirds now as well with the Lightning behind us. And Thursday will be Snappers Vaders. Friday we have a huge series, Cajuns and Bombers. So, this is not the week to tune out, that's for sure.
I will definitely be up here on Friday watching from the Connex. That's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, I will be watching from Flagstaff, Arizona. But, we will be watching. I always do tune in.
Love it.
Let's see who we're going to get up in the booth. Let's drop that poll down. Let's take a look.
Let's see.
Let me see the options. I'm going to hold my Twitch producer accountable. Yeah, he doesn't even want to show me because I know this is how I know Chad's in the poll.
He put it up.
Yeah, Chad's definitely in the poll.
Oh,
if we can get production to drop that down for us, that'd be a sweet little favor. Until then, oh man, who's it going to be? They're going to surprise us. We're not going to know who I'm interviewing.
Oh man, here we go.
Yeah, I'm not even going to know who to call up.
Here we go. There it is.
And Chad is in the poll.
We have
look at
Bruce.
They see they put Tim Riley in the poll.
Tim Riley.
I mean, Chad and Sparkles. Chad got in there twice. We're going to have to talk with our producer, Jim.
Yeah, that's all right.
Tim Riley, he got some of your treatment, Tim Riley got some of
Yeah, you know what? That was the one time where you really think, hey, that's the time for him to come up, and he's going to miss out on it. But you know what? gives him more incentive to do it all over again next time, right?
Yeah, 2 Chads in the poll and no Tim Riley. That's tough. That's tough. That's a tough shot by our producer there.
Although we are seeing a little bit more of a race here between Bruce and Purdy.
Purdy's in the parking lot. He's
coming
walking
back.
out of here.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to have to.
Don't announce that to the chat. They like carnage. There it is.
There it
He
is, there
said
it is.
it.
There it is. Get Purdy back.
Oh, my gosh.
Chad, go get Purdy back. Yeah,
boy.
you might have to go get him, Gio.
I might have to.
Yeah, Gio, this
go
is
get
you.
him.
This is you.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Oh, God. No. Bruce took the lead. You might be safe. You might be safe.
Wow.
Gosh, we're really putting through the ringer tonight. Yeah, the viewers like carnage, dude. If we look at Purdy, there he is. I see him right now. He's almost in his car.
Oh,
Or we vote Purdy now. He's just getting in his car.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there it is.
we want to. Should we close it?
Yeah, close this thing up.
Close it.
Close
Oh,
this thing
boy,
up.
here we
Oh,
go.
come on. Tim Riley's going to be gutted. He's hanging around,
Oh.
too. Tim's still in the dugout waiting to hear his name called. Can't even get in the poll. That's brutal. Yeah, let's
And
get Bruce
Bruce.
up
There we
here.
go.
Yeah, Bruce is going to get it.
Alrighty. I'll go.
Oh, yeah, I'll go grab him, and I'll give him the old interview. Yeah, Tim, I'm going to be spending some time on Tim Riley with Bruce, though. We're going to force Bruce to talk about Tim for sure. But, yeah, really good series there from Bruce. And here he comes. Stick around for this interview. Bruce, the Juice Usan, my boy. Our resident nurse here in PLW. Bruce Usan, get that headset on. Get up here. How you doing? How's life? How we feeling out there?
Great.
Let me turn that thing around. Turn it around. Well,
It's been a while. I haven't been up here.
Let me get you. Let's get that cord around. Let's get that thing right up to your mouth. How's life? Work? Family?
It's good.
Wiffle
Yeah,
ball?
we got a baby on the way. We just found out.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Just
hoping
found
for-
out?
Yeah, just found out. She's 10 weeks. Hoping for a
Ah,
boy.
congrats, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Hoping for a boy, he said.
Yeah, please. Baby Jesus. Healthy as
The
well.
ultimate life sweat right there.
Healthy as well.
Yeah, absolutely. That's you're gonna do one of those gender reveals where you hit a golf ball or something.
Yeah, maybe we should do it here.
Now do a little
She's 10 weeks.
PLW gender reveal. That's a great idea. Oh, I know. Congrats, bud. I didn't know that. Good for you.
man.
Good for you. Well, let's get into wiffle ball. Let's talk about the lighting. 6 guys tonight. Kind of. I thought I saw you guys come together quite a bit. You guys were having a genuine good time. It looked like.
Yeah. We got nothing to lose.
It hasn't always been like that this year.
It's been a lot of drama, a lot of one-run losses,
Yep.
2-run losses, But we're having fun still.
I saw a lot of smiles out there. Yourself, I saw Chad. I want to get into someone before we get into to Bruce. Let's get into Tim Riley a little bit.
I know, man. I wanted him up here, actually.
He didn't even get on the board.
He didn't even
We
get
have,
on
to, we
the...
have to talk to our Twitch.
on the
We
poll?
have to talk to producers about that.
Yeah, we're stoked for him, man. We've been waiting for that power all season. I think he tripled his home run total.
He might have tripled his hit total tonight, man. I mean, that's
my dude.
crazy. That's one of the things you guys seem to come together tonight. It seemed like everyone raised their game, in at least those first 2 games. And you guys actually put together some really quality wiffle ball there for about.
Hoping for the sweep. We haven't had one all season. But we're short today. We had a lot of dudes sick.
Right.
Just a little short on the starting pitching depth. I'm glad I got on there. It was fun, man. It's tough pitching.
I know you've been calling to get on there quite a bit, and you get the call.
Yeah.
And you see a little bit of defense go against you there, and that was a battle, that at bat, man. Tavano was hurting you. That was like 10 pitch at bat, and
He's a tough out,
that
man.
was just tough that it didn't go your way there.
It's like the driving range in golf. It's like you hit like seeds straight every time, and then once you get under the lights, man, it's
That's
like...
right. That's right.
But it was fun getting on the mound.
Well, the Lightning. Let's see. Where do you guys now kind of put yourself into a good spot here, testing the Warbirds out a little bit again. So not in that.
We just don't want to finish last.
Sure. Why? Who does? Who does?
Yeah.
And so the pressure is on
Playing
us
for
tomorrow.
pride.
Yeah, and you guys, I think having 6 guys and just kind of your still little core there tonight, and you guys fed off each other. And let's not talk about your man Jake Purdy and just dealing out there tonight. I mean, how
fun to
is it
watch.
playing defense for that guy?
I called him the DeGrom of PLW.
Yeah.
Because, he should have a lot more wins. He might be leading the league in Ks, but, DeGrom Was on like a bad Mets team.
Right, he won Cy Young with like 10
yeah,
to 10,
just
right?
stupid
Yeah.
numbers, and we have to play perfect defense because we don't put up a lot of runs, man. And he's fun to watch, man. He's dirty Purdy.
That's right. Yeah, he does it really well. And you guys, have been on the tough end of a lot of close games this year, and you've kind of. I like what you've done with your swing, Bruce. You're a really big swing guy. Seems like when you're inside the ball going to right field, man, is when you're comfortable. And tonight, you had some just beautiful inside out hacks. How do you go about doing that? What's your approach there?
I've always hit oppo. I don't know. This season I was pressing, man. Like I'm so open, and I'm like forcing the pull and doing this big stride.
Sure.
I actually hit better when I was hurt last
Just kind of
season.
shortening up?
Because I had to go oppo because I hurt my elbow. I hyperextended it last season. I hit better and taught me to go oppo and help the team that way season 3. And I don't know. I just have an unorthodox swing. But in baseball, softball, I always hit oppo.
Interesting. I
Yeah.
didn't know that. Yeah, I mean, I
don't know.
It is kind of like a drop and get inside
I only
the
played till
inner
like-
half of the baseball,
I only played till high school.
You can't tell out here, man. You're
Yeah.
a stud, man. And what about your defense?
Appreciate it.
Have you been something you've been working on? I can tell in center field you've taken a little more pride this season on that.
Yeah, the last couple weeks I've been kind of dropping the ball. But, yeah, I hit my knee into the brown gremlin, the first series. And I was dealing with that. I didn't even get in the field till like the second half. So it's hard to just stand there and just bat.
Yeah, I hear you. No,
So it's
defense.
nice to
Sometimes to get your mind off hitting, you need to go play some defense and clear it that way. So, and it helps you if you're having a tough night at the plate, contribute in another way on defense. So for sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations to your Lightning. I was happy for you guys.
We won a couple one-run games. It feels good.
No, you guys.
Defending champs.
Game 2, you guys, I thought just dominated. It was 4-0. It was a complete performance. The defense was tons of defensive plays. Pitching was obviously great, and you guys, timely hitting was there. It was probably your most complete performance of the season, I thought, was that game 2 there. And you put the Sandvipers in trouble. I mean, these boys are in trouble now. We got a crazy race. You've got some fans. I think the Bombers are fans of you guys, and the Cajuns and the Legends are big fans of you guys tonight.
I'm rooting for the Bombers.
Okay. That's
Take
right.
it all,
Former
man.
club.
Come on, we had a different champion every season. It's the Bombers year.
Bombers,
Let's go, Bomb Squad.
definitely did them a big favor. So, well, Bruce, I'm gonna wrap it up.
All right.
Appreciate you coming in and joining me.
Absolutely, man.
Congrats
Love you, man.
tonight. Yeah,
Thanks,
it was
PLW
always
Nation. Hope you're having as much fun as we are out there.
Boston gonna take Golden State.
Yeah, dude, that's what the people want, man. We want the Celtics Warriors, man. We're
Celtics
tied with the
Warriors?
Lakers with 17 championships. We need to get one more.
I like it. That's
Let's
the one.
go.
Yeah. Heat Warriors, no good. Yeah, I think
what the people want.
Boston Golden State's what we want. I agree.
Killer C's.
Good stuff. Congrats on the baby. That's
Thanks,
great news, man.
Life is good.
Alrighty, Bruce Usan, ladies and gentlemen, giving him a great interview there. Congratulations to him on his expected child. Yes, Bruce is from the Boston area. If you cannot tell, he's got probably one of the stronger Boston accents you'll hear. Gio, any closing thoughts for us tonight?
I mean, really good job to the Lightning. Going in, taking 2 out of 3. I mean, when it comes down to it, they threw a huge, basically not into the rest of the standings. I know that puts a little bit of pressure on you guys. Got to go win.
Right? Yeah, we got to go get a game tomorrow.
So, but yeah, overall, I mean, we saw some really, really good WIFFLE. I'm pretty excited for the rest of the season. But yeah, other than that, not a whole lot.
I like it. Yeah, that was PLW standings are all in pretty much craziness. It's going to be a award of the final day of the season. And I just want to give a final thank you to our viewers tonight coming back with us off of a tough broadcast Monday. We'll be back at it tomorrow. We have Warbirds and Legends tomorrow. It's a big game for both squads for different reasons. Really, the Warbirds trying to stay out of that 10th relegation spot. Legends, right in the thick of things. They need a big series. So that's something definitely to tune in for tomorrow. I am Jim Dodos. Going to sign off for Gio Battistoni. We'll see you tomorrow.
Love you guys.